Oh,
Uh, so listen, Robo friends, you may be saying, who is this adorable steampunk looking uh adventurer sitting in the chat with us? Cranberry,
Uh-huh.
will you introduce your friend?
We have a very special guest here on the Cranberry Bog and in the game grotto today. This is my friend Pippin. She is one of my very good friends from
hello.
college, and
Greetings.
she is looking to maybe get into the VTuber sphere, perhaps. So she is now
Uh-huh.
an official collab partner of this channel. Also,
Here's to
Lizball,
hoping.
thanks so much for the follow. Welcome into the Cranberry Bog.
You will
But
definitely
yes, would you
be
like to tell us a
seeing.
bit about yourself, Pippin?
Oh yes.
Yes. Greetings. It is I. I am Captain Pippin. And I love to explore and travel through different game verses, and I have landed my way here. So it's a pleasure to officially meet you all, and I've been friends with Cranberry for quite a while, and Meg
Been
for a
years at
little
this point,
while,
yeah.
and yeah. And so it's been really exciting to, tag along for this journey, and I'm excited to see where it goes.
And if I'm not
Yay, wonderful.
mistaken, you've played Myst and Riven before?
I will say not Riven, but I grew up playing the game Myst. I remember being very young, my brothers and I surrounding a very old Mac computer that was just ginormous.
Yes. Was it one of those neon ones, like the see-through? Oh, memories.
Classic,
Oh,
yeah.
that's
the
so
mouse,
good.
the mouse that was like a flat circle, essentially.
Yes.
A
Oh my
bar of
gosh.
soap, rubbing the bar of soap on it. Yeah.
And we would bang our heads against the wall over this game trying to solve it, and
Oh,
we never
nice.
could. And it wasn't until I was a young adult that I reapproached the game and officially beat it on my own. And so I learned about Riven, very excited to eventually get to Riven, but I have a very special place in my heart for the game of Myst.
Well, I had quite the
wonderful.
opposite. I grew up playing Riven and banged my proverbial slime head against it on my gigantic, like 5 foot deep computer monitor from the 90's. So it's interesting, very interesting. We have like a
Very
depth of
interesting.
Myst and Riven, and then there's Cranberry.
I got stuck on Danger by Design as a child, so that should give me my level of intelligence when it comes to these games.
I love that.
Oh man.
Well, this will be
it's
very
Lieutenant,
fun.
actually. Sorry, Lieutenant 8-Ball. Got it.
Oh, Pathfinder. Danger by Design is one of the Nancy Drew games. We
Yes.
haven't played it in the Cranberry Bog and the Game Grotto quite yet, but we'll get to that one.
That we will. We have a whole plan to go through, not all of them, but most of the Nancy Drew games in order, because a lot of the ones, especially in like the smack dab middle of the series, are some of my absolute favorites. And I know they're some of Meg's favorites as well. And we're saving a particular one for this upcoming Halloween, so we may have some spooky,
Spooky, scary skeletons.
But first, we have this. So I say we go ahead and get started. So
All
just for
right.
context, everyone, me, Cranberry driving.
Yep,
I
Cranberry
apologize
driving.
in advance.
Meg and I are along for the ride.
Yep, we're premium
Yep.
note takers, and you know what they say: 3 heads are better than 1. So
It's true. It's very
That
true.
is the phrase. Yes.
Nicholas, we will beat the 7 keys one of these days. Not anytime soon. We'll just leave it at that.
I'm betting it's going to have to be an incentive for some kind of big stream. We are not eager to return to the. I'm gonna be honest. We're not eager to return to the 7 keys anytime soon.
I'm still waiting. She'll stream, and I was like, I want to see this finished.
Oh no, yeah. Pippin's been following my channel for a while, and she was like, "When are you guys gonna finish it?" Like, we don't want to go back to it. We don't want to go back. We don't want to go.
Hello, Breen. Hello.
You may just be lucky enough, Pippin, that we drag you along. Actually,
It's possible. It's possible.
I would love it.
Great.
I would absolutely love it.
Torture, fun.
Honestly, y'all's
I will
torture was
say,
half the entertainment.
Is there any way to turn both you and Pippin down in contrast to me so that chat can bump their audio?
Yeah. Let me see if I can.
That might
Yeah,
that
let me
might
see if I
be
can.
worth it.
Boop, 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 boop.
I can. Well, you go to settings first, and then we'll see.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, there we
I
go.
know,
Let me
guys, my
move.
mic is so quiet. I wish there was more I could do, but Discord is just a poo-poo head when it comes to it.
Hey, Pippin, can you talk real
Mm.
quick?
Howdy, howdy. It is I, a Pippin. I'm here.
All right, cool. There we go. Okay, so now I
How
can
does that
boost
sound,
this.
chat? Sounding a little bit better? Because you got to hear all of our brainy commentary as we enjoy this historic piece of video game literature.
Okay,
Yes.
Can't
there we go.
miss.
I think this should be working fine now. Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Hey.
That's better. Nice RR. Oh no.
Ah-da-da. Huh?
Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool.
Also-
Now we got our
Excellent,
mic
excellent.
situation fixed. Now we
Without
got that fixed.
further
Oh, shoot. Gosh,
stalling.
dang it. I forgot. Okay, so every time I want to like adjust your audio, I have to boost it in OBS, and I have to go into like the actual properties. But then when I try to adjust it even further via bar, it resets to 1 decibel, and it's like, no, that's not what I wanted you to do. That's not what I wanted you to do at all. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Where it is right now, it's gonna have to stay. So there we go.
Well, there you go, chat.
Also, real quick before it just gets absolutely lost in the sauce, Nicholas asked what was so bad about the 7 keys that y'all don't want to return to it.
And Nancy is
Oh, man.
very uncharacteristically trusting, and it kind of ruins her character.
And dumb.
Yeah, and she's
very
dumb. Like that.
Yeah.
There is one thing about the Nancy Drew games, the past ones written by Her Interactive, where if Nancy was like standing in front of a potential suspect, she would say, "I shouldn't do that here," or "I should do this while I'm alone," because she, you know, considered
like talking about the active case in front of in front of the suspect with her boyfriend or something like
Yeah.
that. Like
Stuff
no,
like that.
Nancy would say like, no, we can't do the call here right now.
Right.
There's a person standing in front. It was just it. Granted, it's a minor thing, but it's kind of critical to Nancy's character, I would argue, because
Yeah.
it's important.
It's what separates her from just like a teenage girl and Nancy Drew. And that's what we love
Exactly.
about her, is that she is representation of like an intelligent young woman going on crazy adventures. Like that is such a part of her character that you really have to nail that, or else it just kind of kills the experience. Obviously there was plenty to
Yep.
that game we enjoyed, but it was just so glaring that it just made it not enjoyable, you know?
Yeah. No, it wasn't a donathon
Oh,
or
yeah,
anything
no,
like that,
no.
Pathfinder. No. We did a special stream for it, yeah, because we were excited for the release date.
Yeah.
But we were excited for the game. So like the same problems that we were complaining about for 7 Keys were present in the previous game. Whatchamacallit? Midnight in Salem.
Midnight in Salem, yeah.
Midnight in Salem. So we were really hoping that they were going to improve this time around. They did not.
And like the
So-
moving around in like not point and click fashion was an interesting addition as well, but we
Interesting is a
we
word
could
for
go
it,
on,
yeah.
we could go on, but I think instead of that we should
Let's
get
play
into
an
Myst.
actually good mystery game.
Let's
go
go back to the
Woo!
90s, guys. Oh,
Myst.
gotta love that 90s sound font.
Oh, it's so great.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that star.
Oh shoot! Sorry, hang on. Wait, I was
But-
adjusting the audio and then I clicked back onto it. We're just gonna restart that. from
Okay,
the
guys,
beginning. Sorry.
pretend that didn't happen.
Recommence drama.
That didn't happen.
Hey, look into this light for me real quick, Chad.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse.
Oh.
I've tried to speculate where it might have landed. I must admit, however, such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me.
Oh, the Myst
Myst book?
book.
I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending is has not yet been written.
Oh, Gib Robo.
Ooh. Book Myst.
Myst. Oh. Yes, that's how small the FMVs are going to be.
Play the
You know what? It
entire
makes sense. It
game
makes
with
sense.
that aspect ratio.
Oh no. Oh man.
I agree, Paladin.
Oh, I can
You
click on
guys,
things
I
now.
can't
Fun.
wait until you guys see the 3D environments for this game.
Oh, it's so good. Also, Nicholas, I don't have a VR setup, at least not right now. And the VR that I do have is very old, so I don't know if it will be able to be utilized anytime soon.
Is this not the full screen remaster? It is. Well, this is one of the remasters. There's like 3 I saw. This is the one that's just like, hey, we revamped the original to just work on modern like PCs, and also apparently Steam Deck I saw on the actual product page. This works on a Steam Deck, but there is like an actual revamped version of a Myst that has like updated graphics and all that. We wanted to play the classic style today, though. Yeah.
For those aware, like for another explanation is, guys, this is a running on DOSBox. So much like the old Sam and Max games and a lot of the other ones you see here in the Game Grotto, we are running this on DOSBox, whereas the newer one is actually made in Unity. So it's like, you know, better lighting, better grass, all that kind of stuff. This is true to the 1993 edition.
Yes, yes.
What does this say?
We have a note here. Catherine, I've left for you a message of utmost importance in our 4-chamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. Yours.
Marker switches.
Artruus? Atlas? Atlas. Atlas?
I think
Why are we just
Atlas
leaving the
is
note
correct.
there? Why are we just leaving the note there? Why
Well,
are we just
see, that cranberry...
just leaving that?
This game, correct me if I'm wrong, Pippin, but this game does not have an inventory the same way.
You do not have an inventory.
Yeah, it's not like Nancy
It
Drew.
is all environmental. Everything you do is
see, I
interacting with the
see.
environment to solve problems.
Pathfinder, that is correct. It is still the same point and click.
They're using like a PowerPoint swipe to make the door look like it's opening. That's honestly really clever. Look.
I'm so
not,
glad
man?
we're playing
It
this. Oh my gosh.
Oh my word. That is amazingly clever.
What?
I love it. That's so funny. Why
I'll
is
tell you
Jeff
something,
Sharon
though.
Here? I'm so scared. I don't want to go in.
Early 1990s, seeing a door open smoothly like that is wild.
Oh, it's a planetarium. It's not a dentist office.
Oh, okay. That would
Also,
make sense. Yes. Hello.
Hello to everyone in the chat we didn't individually say hello to. Guys, we were totally yapping. Hello, everyone. And hello,
really
Jones.
Greetings and welcome, everyone.
Okay, I'm sure this is going to be important later. I don't need this now. They said something about a number of switches.
Yeah, I have marker switches written down that we need
Do
to...
they mean these? Are these the marker switches?
Cran, we have no idea. Let's get our lay of the land.
Okay, fair enough. Yes, let's
They
go.
are
Let's go see
switches.
what else we got here.
There are
They're
they
like
are
the
switches,
levers.
yeah.
Have a Greek temple of some kind that doesn't
Yes.
look like a Greek temple at all on the inside. Okay, cool.
The other thing very
walk straight
different
outside.
between Myst and Riven and like Nancy Drew, for instance, is there is no magnifying glass that lights up in the same sense. Like, you don't know what's really interactable until you just click on it.
Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have messed with that. I really gotta stop just clicking on things that blink at me.
Oh, you
No,
too,
click on
Lord?
everything.
That's great. That's great.
Okay, that's not terrifying at all.
I love it.
Oh, wait. I can
Eh?
pick up the note?
Oh, another video.
Ooh,
The books have videos in them? That's part of the core, like, lore?
that's part of the lore.
So I have a note here, but Did I put the note in the book? Is that what happened?
What happened?
Oh.
No. Oh. Maybe.
Bring you what now?
He can't see.
He can't see me.
Oh, Cran, what if this is the angle of the tower? It's like a signal.
Okay, maybe. Is there anything to tell us what to angle the tower to? Oh.
What is happening?
Why? Why are things moving?
Secret. It was a secret. It was a secret. Yo.
Why are you moving? I didn't ask you to move.
Hey, Bara, me too, man. Me too. I played Riven and did a lot of this.
This seems like a terrible idea, actually.
It's
Okay.
fine. Look how great it is.
That I don't trust that. I do not trust this elevator. Do I go in the elevator?
That's up to you.
I guess we should
I
try.
can't tell you what to do.
Let's
I'm
try.
just here.
Oh, library. That sounds nice.
Uppies?
Downies?
Uppies? Downies? Why are we
Turnies?
spinning?
Spinnies?
Okay. Cool. Alright, so... I'm here now at the... library, question mark?
This looks like a very cold library, if I'm honest.
This isn't much of a library. Just... it says book, but then I go up and there's nothing here. There's nothing here.
There we go.
There's another
This is
one
going
that
to
has
sound-
a key on it.
This is going to sound probably a little odd, but the amount of confusion that you have just brings me so much joy.
I'm glad I'm entertaining you both. Okay, well clearly I don't have what I need to do anything here, so I'm just gonna go back to the tower.
Oh my gosh, Reen, that would be scary. You know, I remember from playing Riven that the characters are actually video. So they're not like 3D models, they're like a video recording. I don't remember if Myst has any of those characters in it, but...
Myst has elements of that.
Okay, okay.
Oh, that would be
I want a
awful.
FNAF in this style, point and click,
Like a point and
you
click.
have to navigate like this and run away from the animatronics. I just think that would be terrifying.
As someone who cannot handle the FNAF games, I think that's awful.
I'm going to have to handle them because I have to play it on Thursday.
Oh, no.
Thanks,
Oh,
chat.
these are all
Thanks for
burnt.
giving to the children.
Oh, this one's not burned. I've called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world. Okay, wait, hang on. Am I missing a book somewhere? This one's burned. So this one's burned.
Mm-hmm.
This one's burned.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can click on each of these individual books. Okay.
I'm guessing the ones that don't actually look burned are probably the ones we want
Probably gonna be
to.
what we need. Okay. So I've called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world. Though it is exactly how I'd imagined it, it is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere, there are only trees, which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built for some time ago, for they appear aged. I'm eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I've arrived here late and I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one on which I had slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would have never expected. After staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and began what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. Oh no.
He's
I
like,
tried to speak
"Are
to them,
you
but
a
they did not understand
god?"
my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colors. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then
Oh.
from muddy orange to beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water, I hardly noticed that we had arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 meters above the water and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretch from the lower paths to the village level approximately halfway up the grand trees. Man, this guy is verbose. It's very
He's
interesting
got a
watching these
document.
people. I know. It's very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I did not understand what exactly they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut appeared even larger than it had from the outside. So they have a TARDIS hut. Okay, cool.
The
The
best
walls
kind.
were garnished. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least he appeared to be their leader, for he sat a meter off the floor in a thick throne. Guards surrounded the strong creature, who was dressed in many exotic, colorful fabrics. Next to the leader sat a very old human. At least to some extent, he appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely gray, almost white, and hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not hold its head up to look at me.
Oh.
But what a surprise! This creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. I look forward to learning more. As I suspected, the ancient creature is a human, but he is old beyond his own reckoning, and seems almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revere him as a god. They are treating
Little
me
G.
now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. Fair enough. It is almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me that he had not spoken our own tongue in ages. He attempted to explain to me the history of this place. The following is my best translation of what he has told me. Many years
Can
ago,
I do the old man?
Sure, go ahead, yeah.
Oh, you gotta hover over the pages or else it changes.
Right.
Many years ago, the human and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was the vast island. They interacted very little. The humans dwelt on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings in my tumblings, which happened randomly, some sort of tectonic or volcanic action. I expect the sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time. Then they would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day things changed. The rumbling began to greatly quicken to unprecedented levels. Soon it became apparent that the entire... I can't see past... hold on. The
Island.
island was sinking slowly into the ocean around. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees. They were where they gradually died out. Maybe because they were unequipped for such environment, but of that I am not sure. This is the story.
Oh, sorry, that was the end.
Interesting, okay. This is the story the old man communicated to me, although many details are very unclear in my mind. I'm especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own. Yet the old man believes in the truth of the story as if he had been there. And the tree dwellers worship him, and apparently all humans, as if they were heroes or gods. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and asleep. He then said,
We had expected you to come sooner.
These actions filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn faces. They then kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their heads. All the while, he murmured words which I did not understand. Finally, he turned to me and smiled. Then he closed his eyes and walked out the door and off of the narrow path high in the trees. The tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body. He had fallen onto a lower level of the walkway, and carry it away. He was laying down at the dead end of a short pier-like structure. With the use of some potion of one of the tree creatures, they lit the pier on fire, and I watched as the flames engulfed him.
Oh, a Viking
Okay.
burial, I suppose.
Fun! Okay. Alright. As the strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to dull green.
Oh, okay.
This morning, I awoke, finding it hard to even believe the previous evening's events. The water is a dull green as far as I can see now. For some reason, the water no longer shifts color. As I wander throughout the pathways, the creatures watch me, curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering me strange objects of affection. I even found food outside the doorway to the room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn their language soon so that I may learn more from them. Ooh. Okay, we got a change of ink. That's interesting.
Fancy.
All right.
Upgrades.
I have lived on this world for 3 months off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I am even beginning to learn bits of their language. I've decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and my sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this... Oh, Catherine? Wait, hang on. Like, note Catherine?
Oh,
Same one?
yeah,
Maybe.
he was
Maybe.
leaving a note
How many
for
Catherines
Catherine.
can there be?
Fair. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them all, and I at least look forward to how Sirius and Achenar will react to its curious inhabitants. Catherine is staying behind as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they are enjoying this age very much. They get along very well with the tree dwellers and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will not be too long until they can speak with the tree dwellers much better than myself. So, okay, this guy keeps saying age. Is he a time traveler of some kind?
I think so. Think of the opening, how there was the man falling through the chasm in the sky.
Yeah.
Definitely seems like some kind of time traveler.
Okay, so he's got
Also-
some kind of time traveling machine that works well enough that he can just go home and visit his wife on the weekends, pretty much. And just okay, interesting.
Well, and also considering how like the Myst book itself had like a portal to this island essentially.
Right.
So there is this concept that we have in which there is this potential
so the
of
videos
travel.
in the book are portals then.
It looks that way,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be how it
Okay,
works.
Interesting. All right. I'm leaving tomorrow. Okay. Oh, to check on Osmodian age. Sirius has suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay. Though the idea unsettles me, I know that the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while, so I will consent to their request. I've warned the boys not to take advantage of the respect the tree dwellers have for their ideas. They seem to understand my warning, and I have faith that they will follow it. Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdunes, I learned that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the choke tick?
Okay, hold
Joseph?
on. We've got a lot.
Shoctus?
They've got a. So wait, he said he left. I'm taking notes on the progression of this. Yes,
Yeah,
we
so
are.
he-
Oh my gosh, Momberry, did you play this game too?
Hi, Mom! Yeah, we're playing Myst!
Momberry!
Hi, Mom!
Howdy, howdy.
Yes, yes,
Like
the
the
Myst.
Myst,
Do you
yeah.
know this game? You know this
1993.
game?
The
It's on
Myst.
Steam, Mom. I'll send you the link. Yeah,
It's
I'll
so
send you the
good.
Oh,
link.
that's so cool.
Oh, what? Many moons ago. Really?
I
Okay,
love
cool.
it.
Well, maybe you could give us some tips and tricks, because this is my first time experiencing it. Meg has played the sequel, Riven? Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Yeah, and then Pippin is a very big fan of the first Myst, so the
Yes.
the OG Myst. So,
I have played it through. I will say, Momberry, Cranberry has never fully played the game Myst, so we
Yes,
are letting her
this is my
experience
first
it for the
time.
first time.
Mhm.
I'm driving the game, but Meg and Pippin are going to be helping me with the puzzles and stuff like that. They're my note takers. Right now, we're reading about this guy who's apparently some kind of time traveler, and like how he's
I think this
like,
is the
developed relations
diary
with the tree
of
people from this island?
Actreus. What was his name? Start with
It was like
At-
Atris or
Atreus?
Atreus.
Atreus. Yeah, Atreus.
Atreus? It's not Atreus. I know it's not. Atreus or
cursive
something like that.
was
I still look at that
Atreus,
note.
yeah.
We'll look at that note outside again, but yeah.
Go follow Cranberry's mom.
My mom does not stream, I will say. My mom doesn't stream, but yes, you should follow her.
You guys can follow Pippin though.
You could follow Pippin, yes. You
You
should
could.
follow Pippin, yes.
We got a whole channel over there.
Just a lurker.
Not a streamer,
Aw.
just a lurker. Well, I love having you here, Bob, yeah.
Quality boggart
Dude,
right
I had no
there.
idea you played Myst, dude.
Your presence
Alright,
brings
cool.
us joy.
Okay, so basically, he left the island that he never said what this age was called.
Channelwood.
Channelwood.
no.
Okay.
At
Oh,
the
is
very
that what he
beginning,
called
he
it?
called it. Yeah, go back to the very first page. He called it Channelwood, I believe.
I've called this age Channelwood. Okay, gotcha. All right, so he's called this age
Something
or this
tells
time
me.
that he
See,
found.
in my experience playing Riven, there aren't a lot of things that really message to you what you should be taking note of. So the best thing to do is kind of just take note of everything because you don't really know what's going to be important. So I'm thinking the ages may be important at some point. So I want to make note grammatically even what they are.
That makes sense.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. All right. So I don't know what the choke tick is, but I'm sure we'll learn more about that at some point.
It's,
much more to
menacing.
say upon
Yeah.
arriving in the Everdunes, I learned that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the choke tick. I fear for their survival and plan on returning to her shortly after checking on Cirrus and Aknar here. See Everdune's journal for more information. Okay, so there's probably another journal here somewhere. After watching Cirrus and Aknar, I see they are handling things very well, and I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again. And for a little longer time, okay. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I am learning that I'm...
Leaving.
Oh, that I'm leaving. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's really, really pixelated here. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I'm leaving, but are happy that Cirrus and Aknar are staying behind again. I have been gone for over 3 days, and I have been to many different places. I had to tell Cirrus and Aknar about Pran's death today. Oh, that's sad.
Oh.
And they were visibly shaken, although they only remembered her from their childhood. Catherine has suggested that it would be wise for Cirrus and Aknar to leave Channelwood for a while, and I have to agree. They will be returning with me when I leave again.
Thanks for hanging out, Pathfinder.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, man. So after you finish the game, I have to share something funny. Can't share now because spoiler. Okay, good to know. Good to know. We will be completing this after. I don't know how long it'll take us to actually get through this, but yeah, we got stuff.
We're
to
in
talk
for the
now.
long haul, guys. So buckle in, get
Oh,
your
yeah.
snacks, and let's keep reading the story.
I have told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They have spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they constructed a boat with the creatures and traveled some ways out into the surrounding waters. I enjoy hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures, and am reminded of my own adventures as a child. I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving their many inks and insisting that I write with them. Looking through some of my past entries, I see now that the inks have changed from the black I thought they were to various different colors. Oh! Oh, okay, so that's why the colors are changing in the book. I have shown some of the creatures my journal, and they laughed and howled. I did not know they had such a sense of humor. Even now, as I look through this very colorful journal, I cannot help but laugh myself. Aw, that's cute.
That's fun.
We will be returning tomorrow, so my sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They have told me they would like to come to Channelwood again, and also asked if they can visit some other ages alone. Though I will have to think over their requests, I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Catherine will also have to help me decide whether they are ready for the travel alone. For now, I must give my farewells to the creatures, for I do not know how long it will be until I visit the sage again.
Aw.
And clearly it was a long while, because now we've got all these drawings. Future Bridge? Got, what is this?
Okay.
We got a map here of some kind.
We have visual representation that we will probably need for puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have auto turned off just because the three of us is going to make things pretty chatty. And, well, you know how auto can be. He gets a little chatty himself.
It's true, it's true. then we got some kind
so
of
we've-
windmill
yeah,
thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and
this
sketch
must
this
be one of the
out.
huts. This must be one of the huts that the tree dwellers live in.
Hold on, give me a second to sketch this out real quick.
No worries, no worries.
Is that the end of the book, Cranberry?
I don't know. Are there any more pages? Yeah, it seems like that's the end of the book. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, let me when you scroll off the book, it changes it. So you have to keep your finger on the page.
Oh, really? It doesn't seem to be
Yes.
changing it for me.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
it
doing it
doesn't
for the
affect
capture.
the stream.
Well,
Oh,
it
that's
does on the
weird,
Game
yeah.
Grotto side.
Huh. Strange. Okay. I will keep my finger on the page then.
I...
Sorry, I'm not sure why we would be doing that.
Who knows? These old games.
True.
I'm gonna go ahead and snipping tool this next one, cause
You know what? I think that might be wise, yeah.
this is what you couldn't do.
The ocean ASMR is very relaxing,
It
I will
is.
say.
It's quite nice.
It sounded like, based on the way they described it, the water was changing and things. I'm starting to think. Okay, from what we just read, is it possible that we are on or in the Channelwood Age now, or no? Because there's no
I would
trees
imagine
here.
so, considering we're on this island in the middle of an endless sea, it looks like.
Yeah,
We are on an
Channelwood.
island.
Yeah.
There are trees. Well, do we have any visuals on the island that are similar to the diagrams?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know,
yet,
we'd
'cause
have
we
to go
haven't explored
explore a
much
little
of the
bit
island.
more.
Yeah, we'd have to
Yeah.
go explore some more.
Yeah.
That'll be
I've been here
something to
reading
look out
books.
for.
I'm guessing
but we
all
have-
of these books are the diaries of all the areas.
I think so. Yeah, there's a lot. Should we read all of these first, or should we go explore?
I think we will be here for quite a while if we read all of them. So,
True.
That's
yeah.
true. I think they'll all be worth reading at some point.
okay.
So maybe we can like kind of do a little back and forth between reading
Oh, what?
and exploring.
Yeah.
We can climb in here. There's a button here.
This elevator, Gran.
Yeah,
Eh?
the fireplace elevator. Oh,
Eh? Eh?
What is this?
Why button? Why button?
mini
They're
square?
just kind of appearing.
Square go cube? Oh,
Square go cube.
But-
I don't know what
but-
the square cube.
but why?
I don't know. I am confusion.
the island
I'm
has many things that make you go why.
that is very
Ooh, whoa.
why
looks
in
cute.
water.
It's sunken.
A sunken boat, much alas.
Snake.
Oh. It makes weird sounds when I hover over it. Is there another one here? Yeah, there's another one.
Woo.
Do all of these have little animals on them? Yeah, looks like it. Nope, this one's got
Pillars.
nine. Okay.
That's not an animal. Y'all want to hear a funny story about this part of the game?
Sure.
My brothers liked to do fun little pranks on me. I have 3 older brothers, and for
My
this
condolences.
particular for this particular part of the game, one of my brothers told me that if you go to the I button and click it a lot, then a giant eye will spawn in the game and consume your mouse, so you can't play the game anymore, and then hop around and destroy the island.
What?
Oh my gosh. Brother gaslighting at its finest.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
gosh, dude.
For
How dare.
for like weeks afterwards, I would have these nightmares about a giant
Oh,
eyeball
no.
destroying an island.
Oh no.
Great, thanks. Thank you, brothers.
But you don't have to worry about that. It's not a true thing.
I'm glad there's gonna be no giant eyeball that will consume me. Hello?
Oh, that's great.
What is this? Generator of some kind?
What's this?
I don't
There's
know.
generators
This-
everywhere.
hello.
Power.
Generator
powered-
switches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Spaceship.
Spaceship?
Spaceship.
That's it.
I'm sorry, spaceship?
Spaceship.
Wait, buttons. Generator switch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh.
Spaceship buttons?
spaceship buttons.
Hit buttons.
Okay.
Hit
I don't know
button.
if I wanna.
Do it. Oh, they're not quite. I will say, Pippin,
Huh.
correct me if I'm wrong. This game isn't very death heavy, correct?
Say that again?
This game isn't really death heavy. You get stuck more than you die.
Oh, yeah. You don't have to worry about, like, being harmed.
Okay,
in
I don't
this
have to
game.
worry
Yeah.
about accidentally dying. Okay, cool.
Wait,
awesome.
it's not like
I actually
Nancy
have to worry
Drew.
about Nancy Drew.
Uh-huh. And that's fair. So something that I very much like about this game is that it often has a very ominous vibe.
Mhm.
However, there like you don't have to ever like fear for your well-being as a player.
Right.
It is crazy how well I know those sound effects.
Yeah, they're very satisfying, I will say. Okay, so clearly we have to make some kind of bridge appear here.
Yeah, it said
to
something about
get-
Future Bridge in the
Yes.
book there.
Oh, hey, look, spaceship.
A spaceship?
This is a
That's a
spaceship.
rocket.
Salmon. Oh, but it's closed. It's closed to us. Lever? No? Lever no worky?
Switch?
Lever no worky. Oh. Switch no worky. Okay.
I
see
mean-
the power cord that runs though. Okay, so the power
Mhm.
cord to power the spaceship. Okay.
The spaceship
There's a ladder on
generator.
one too.
Maybe, can we go up there? Can you click on it, Cran?
Oh, we can actually, yeah.
Oh.
I can
Hmm.
do this to it. It doesn't actually want to stay though. I'm assuming this is some kind of circuit breaker?
Mayhaps.
Maybe we have
Maybe? I
to turn
don't
all
know.
the generators on.
Maybe it's a circuit fixer.
Do we have to turn all of them on?
I mean,
or like just certain ones?
we could
I
give
feel
it
like
all
it's
the
going to be
juice
certain
and see what
ones, yeah?
happens.
We could, yeah, let's see.
It's true, Carbon Fox. This is kind of like the grandfather of these kinds of games. Kind of in the sense that Zork was such a grandfather of the text-based adventure. Myst is kind of the grandfather of these point-and-click style adventures. So much so that, you know, Nancy Drew and even Zork itself kind of took this style and expounded upon it because of the popularity of Riven and Myst. It really was a trendsetter.
I will say, I apologize if I say the name wrong, but Green Alien, you can speedrun this game. You can beat this game extremely quickly if you
Really?
have solved everything like beforehand and know exactly what to do.
I would love to see a speedrunner go through
Okay,
this
so
game.
Pippin, challenge. If we beat this, will you speedrun it for us? Because you've played it so many times.
I can try. I can try.
Pippin's debut is just
Oh, we got,
Mr.
we got
Speedrun.
this over- Welcome
Speedrun
to
Myst.
Pippin's channel, she's speedrunning Myst.
Uh-huh. I had one of my brothers figured out how it worked. Like how to like solve the game essentially. And I remember it was like we were all getting ready for school one day and he was like, "Wait guys, I looked up how to beat the game." And so before
word.
school, he turned on the computer and like in less than 5 minutes ran around the island, did all the right things and beat the game.
Dude.
And
Huh?
Door?
I found something.
Secret tunnel!
Secret tunnel!
tunnel!
No.
Oh.
Secret cult!
Yeah. What in the frick? Topographical extrusion test. Dimensional imager. What is this thing?
Me too, Carbon.
Oh,
Me
the
too.
music stopped. I don't.
Cranberry, can we drink the... I thought it was water. I thought we were going to get a sippy.
I thought it was too. Can I look at it? Can I press things? No? Well, let me.
This is as much of looking at it as you can get. Just so you know.
Okay. All right. Okay.
This is the best view you
I don't
have.
know what I'm looking at. But this
That's
seems
good.
important. We should remember this is here.
Cran, this seems like something that is going to project, or in a way, like,
I think so, considering this says dimensional imager.
yeah.
Topographical extrusion test, water turbulent pool, and marker switch diagram.
Well, what does it look like right now?
Water.
Right now, it just looks like a bunch of buttons.
Well, no, because it's projecting
In
something.
water.
It's projecting the water, and it's blue.
Oh, am I just turning it on and off again? Okay, so this is the actual projection.
Maybe this is
Water.
the way that they changed the color of the water, like in his diary.
Maybe? That
I don't
Well,
know.
we'll go back to the note real quick.
On the wall?
Oh, that's
Oh, sorry.
on the wall. Yeah. You got it.
there.
You got it. There it is.
Oh, water
So-
turbulent pool is 67. Make
Yeah.
a switch diagram. That's what we need.
Oh, marker switch diagram. Okay.
47. Now, how do we
So-
how do we
Well, how do we control this thing to make it go?
I will give a small note of observation.
Okay.
If we go back to the note.
the numbers
wall.
I noticed.
Yes.
47.
There appears to be a square on the upper left-hand corner of
Oh, up
Of
a
the-
little higher, Cran.
it's green.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah!
Okay, so you really got to look out for small things in here.
Yes,
Okay.
I do remember
to
that
help.
from Riven. Thank you, Pippin. Guys,
Good to
see,
know.
That's
Okay.
Robo Friends
I'm
Boggers,
here.
that's why she's here. We'd be lost for days.
I was like, this isn't a spoiler or anything. This is just something that they're not seeing.
Clearly. Okay, so now if I turn it on.
Eh?
Oh, so I was right. Those are the marker switches.
Okay.
So it's a little diagram what those look like. Okay, so we have to go around the island and count those then.
To
Is that-
fulfill the note, yes.
Yeah.
That's what the note to Catherine said. Yeah. So let me
All
let
right,
me come
guys.
back up here.
Keep
Look
your
at this note
peepers
on the
up.
ground.
Keep them peepers peeled.
In the four-chamber side, enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. Okay, so we gotta retrieve a message from Atris. So that's the guy's name, Atris. So we gotta
Atris,
retrieve the message
Atris.
from the imager.
And he's
by
talking to
counting the number of
Catherine, so
switches.
my guess is something happened to him.
Okay. Are we
Mm.
Catherine? Is that what's going on?
We might
we?
be. We might be
We might be
Catherine.
Catherine.
All right. So there's one here.
One by the dock,
Who's up here?
second by the gear. Meg, are you noting which ones we have counted?
No.
3 by the planetarium.
That might be helpful so we don't double count
Okay, hold
something.
hold up.
Yeah.
There's a 4th by the rockets.
Rocket, planetarium.
Gears and dock.
Yes. And then we
'Kay.
have one here by the pool thingy with the sunken ship. This is a 5th.
Mm-hmm. By the well.
And then we have a 6th by the power generator station. And then we have a 7th by the clock tower over there that we can't reach.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hang on. There's a hidden cabin here. There's an 8th.
A hidden cabin?
Ah,
It's the best kind of cabin.
Cabin in the
Hello,
woods.
weird cabin with buttons
A
and knobs. No,
safe.
we gotta focus on the first thing. We're focusing on one thing and one thing only right now. We got a secret cabin
One
back
mystery
here.
at a time.
One mystery at a time. Oh,
That's
tall
a
tree. Hello,
big tree.
That's a big
That's a
tree.
big old tree.
That's a really big tree.
A redwood.
How do I get out of here? There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so how
Anything
many
else that
stitches
I'm-
is that?
I think that's 8.
One,
Alright, so
two,
let's
three,
go
4,
try-
5, 6, 7, 8. Yep.
Let's try inserting 8 and see what happens.
Okie dokie.
Sorry, guys. I was getting a drink. Just like, ah, la, la.
Oh no, you're all good.
I need one
Gotta
of them little
hydrate.
sippy animations so I don't go.
Oh,
Let's see if this works. Message?
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed.
I saw that.
Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Achenar, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long.
Oh my.
Uh-oh.
Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection.
Protection.
I didn't have to use the books
Protection.
until I return. But if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, wait, and erase this message after you viewed it, just to be safe.
How do I erase it? Wait, how do I erase it? How do I erase it? That's-
I don't know.
How do I erase the message?
Lore
Well-
drop in the chat, guys.
I know,
Is
right?
is it possible to play it again?
Hmm.
I think so, yeah. Let me see.
Catherine, my love, I have to.
Okay, so we can play it again.
Terrible has happened.
How erase? Maybe hit the purplish one over there,
It's been destroyed.
Cran?
Or
Catherine,
Not the
press
orange.
the main
yeah.
button again.
I
Yeah.
can't
Oh.
press the purple things. No.
Okay. You never
Okay,
know
so
in
only
this
the center
game.
button.
Yeah, true. So he said something about he put the books in the places of protection and oh, he said one other thing that I thought was important.
It was one of his
I have
sons.
to leave quickly.
Something
And
about one of his sons is
the
something terrible's happened to one
tower
of his sons.
rotation. That's what he was talking
The
about.
tower rotation, that's what it was, yes.
Catherine, it's one of our sons.
It's true, Vreen. That's another thing about these games that were so phenomenal.
I should leave to conclusions.
And copied by
I'll
other
find him and
titles.
Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library.
They're
Placed them in
protected.
their places of protection.
Okay.
You shouldn't have to use the books until I return.
Okay.
If you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation.
If you've forgotten the access key, remember the tower rotation.
Fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, wait, and erase this message after you viewed it, just to be safe.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Alright, I don't know how to erase the message, but I probably shouldn't just leave it on here, so I'm just gonna set it to a random number.
That's a good idea.
Just set it to that.
We
There
love
go.
it.
Okay, cool.
It's the rotating of the the numbers on a key lock.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Spin that sucker.
Spin the dial.
Yep.
Bomb
I don't
on
know
it.
what the heck it could have been. Oh no. Let's go make a bomb with whatever we can find on the island. That sounds like a great idea.
Carbon
Okay,
Fox
so-
says that it was neat that the brother developers acted in this game. You know, one of the reasons that Don and I are so fond of these old like point and clicks and like the game Sierra made with Ken and Roberta Williams is because they were made by the developers heart and heart, like random character voice acting, you know, just like they were made by these smaller teams that put so much love and effort into the entire project. And that's kind of how we
Yeah.
aspire to make our games. And so watching just the beauty of these coming together, especially ones like this that age so well, it's just like, that's why I became a game dev right there. Like, you know what I mean? It's so
Yeah, I know what you mean,
satisfying.
There's something truly remarkable about passion projects that come together so well. And this is an excellent example of it.
Agreed. Oh, I'm sorry you're having a bad day, Bree. I hope we can cheer you up a little bit.
We're glad you're
Where-
here, Bree.
Where is your bug and stick? I wish I had it. I wish I had it.
Bug and stick won't help us, guys. We gotta use brain.
The bug and stick can't
We do.
save
We
you
gotta
now.
use. We gotta use the bug and stick that's in our brains.
The
Cran,
brain
you're
and
the only
stick.
one with
Okay.
a bug and stick in your brain.
It's very true. It's very true. Okay, he said something about the tower rotation. How are we supposed to figure
Well,
that
we have
out? Is
we
it something-
have a diagram of a windmill, and we have the bridge diagram. There has to be something about
That's
what
the wrong
that
book.
rotation should be.
Let's see here.
Let's do a little more exploring. I think we might be looking for another clue as to what the tower rotation is.
I suppose so. Like, where is the actual tower that we're rotating? Is it? Oh, it's that up there. I see it
Mhm.
now.
Well, that does look like a tower.
Can I go up there at all? Doesn't look like it'll let me go up there.
Can you go on the ship?
The spaceship? No. it
No,
won't let me
no.
on.
The ship in the water.
No, we can't. I suspect it's tied to the actual ship that's floating in the pool. But no, we cannot currently board
Right,
it.
like
Even if I go down
rise
to the
that
dock.
one and then.
Yeah, I bet if we somehow figure out how to
Hey,
make the one in the
Captain!
pool rise.
I
yeah.
know, right? This is a blast from the past. I love these
Yeah,
kinds of
yeah.
old games.
I remember, I think, but no spoilers, so I'll just watch. Okay, all right.
If we get stuck, we'll phone a friend. We'll phone the chat.
Yes, we'll phone Mom
Well,
Mary.
Well, I will say I know what to do from here. I'm just letting y'all flounder a little.
Let's go check out that cabin. That cabin
Okay.
seemed to have some stuff.
Nicholas says, I have a question to you three. Have any of you played The Seventh Guest?
Ooh, I have
not.
not.
No, I don't know what the seventh guest is.
Nicholas,
Sounds of
is that
intrigue.
the one that Markiplier played where he's inside the hotel and he's using that like box to hunt ghosts and you play as a girl? Is it that one?
No, that one's not the seventh guest, but I know what you're talking about, Meg. But no, that's not
Okay.
the seventh guest.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not familiar
I
with
don't
the
know
seventh
what the seventh
guest.
guest is, but I know that one's not called the seventh
Okay,
guest.
I don't remember. I always forget the name of that game, so.
I do too. Because
It must have
was
a weird
really
game.
interesting horror game, man. But I just completely forget the name of it.
Hello, everybody.
Um,
My name is Megaplier, and welcome.
Oh god, welcome to Myst.
That was so funny. We were listening to sound
There's
alerts in somebody's
numbers
Discord, and it was
here.
just like, my name is Welcome. It's very funny.
Who is it?
A very persistent fox. Okay, so it seems like there's a I don't know what this thing is, but it certainly has, it seems to have something to do with the tree outside.
It's the
I
tall
imagine.
tree, it seems. Like, maybe down at the bottom of the tank, there's a tiny little button. Try hitting that, Cran.
I can't click on it.
Okay.
It doesn't let me do nothing.
They don't
Is-
do the click.
It seems
don't do
almost like a
nothing right
boiler.
now.
Maybe there's a way to. Is that
My guess is
PS?
we probably have to get the power going in order to get a lot of the stuff to work, yeah?
Let's go back to the generators then.
Let's see here.
Bing bong bong, bing bong 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 bong.
Okay, let's see here. Power,
Oh,
power
that
to
sounds really cool,
spaceship.
Nicholas. That sounds right up our alley.
Generator switches. Okay, so
Everything's
all these are turned
on.
right now.
Oh, that does sound very interesting.
Pip, are we in any kind of ballpark with what to do with these generators? Like,
So, I mean, the answer is not going to simply be turn it all on.
okay.
However, I do think that there's a good foundation happening of running around and just getting familiar with what is present.
Okay, okay.
For sure, for sure.
Hmm
I'll take a look at that tree again.
The long, long tree.
Big, tall tree. Is there anything on the
Wow,
tree I
wow.
can click? I don't
Climb
think
it.
so. I
Move
wish I
on
could
it.
climb it. I don't think I can. It won't let me. It won't let me.
It won't make a man out of you.
Any suspicious looking bricks? No, doesn't look like it.
Hmm.
Can't go behind the
Hey,
cabin,
white spots.
so we're just kind of...
Hope you're doing well. Eh? Ah, my headphones died.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no!
We hear you.
Well, that's because I don't have a headset.
Oh. Oh.
Eh. Power cable. Where be you? There you are. Oh, sorry guys. Bumped the mic. There we go.
So you can turn it 2 different ways.
It seems like the hissing sound is growing louder when I try to open the valve, so something's coming out of it.
Interesting.
I can hear a hissing sound grow louder when I turn it the green direction.
Hmm.
So I'm not sure what that hissing sound is, but I don't just want to be releasing gas in the air, so I am not going to mess with that. I don't want to blow up the cabin by
Ah,
accident.
gas. Sounds
Yeah, something like that.
fun.
Friendly reminder to the chat. If you smell gas, leave and call the gas people for your city.
And if you
Yes,
smell
please do.
pesticides, call your local Meg the Slime.
No. No. Also, thank you for the game water and the posture check. Yes, we need that. Wow.
Call your local Slime 11 for pesticides.
Ah, okay.
Wink.
Meg,
Okay,
did you wink?
So
I tried. Winking with glasses is hard.
I don't have anything. I
Manny,
feel
what's
like
up?
I need to read more of the books. I feel like I need to read more of the books and just no.
No, the other books are going to talk about the other ages. We're in this age. I don't know if those are like what we're going to have to reference for the other puzzles. Who are you?
Okay,
That's
so
one of
you
his
can't
sons.
See me.
That's what I think. That's one of his sons.
Oh, that's new. This wasn't on there before. Why is this on there now?
What if I pass gas and smell? What do I do? Nicholas, you get to sit and think about your
no.
decisions, I suppose.
Call the city. They must be informed.
Oh my gosh. So funny story about that. A client went home and smelled gas. Context, my mom's a veterinarian. I don't know why her client is calling and asking her about gas. She called me to ask what to do. Called the fire department and the gas company. She was worried the gas would affect the dog's diabetes.
Wow.
Aw, but
You know
like,
what? Sweet on her
Lady,
for caring about
I
doggo.
think your dog is going to be affected more than just their diabetes if you don't figure out where that gas is coming from.
Yeah, a little bit incorrect for the priorities there, but
Yeah.
She's a little
sweet all the
confused,
same.
but she's got the spirit, I guess.
greetings,
no,
greetings from the Pacific Northwest there, Quopel. Welcome.
Hello, Quopel. How's it going?
Aw,
wow,
thank
Meg's new
you,
bottle is
Poet.
crisp. Aw, thanks, Poet. I'm glad
She
you
did
She
a
looks so
bang up
cute.
job.
for it.
And look, I'm
She
so
looks
wiggly.
so cute.
Y'all can't see the
Okay.
best part, but the little auto keychain. He's kind of down there.
I got it on my stream, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got a keychain, yeah. A hello from Texas. Hello. Okay.
Yee-hoo.
This tower rotation is something. Oh, hang
Eh?
on.
Oh, maybe this is how you power the things, is you point the tower. You gotta keep going around.
Okay. It's
Hey.
red now. That's
Okay.
a good thing, right?
Let's find out.
It means something.
Can you see me now?
Nah.
Hello?
I don't know if it's.
Hello?
At first I thought that was a signal
okay,
thing,
well, here's
but
the thing.
So it's still there, yeah.
That's the tree, I'm pretty sure,
Well-
on the map. 'Cause
Okay.
this is
well,
all
let's
new
let's
stuff,
go.
but this is on
Let's
the-
go to the tree now that the laser is pointed that way.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, let's go check that out. Can I go out the door, please?
That
There we
is
go.
puzzle number
Okay.
1. Find a door.
The tree doesn't seem
Okay.
to have changed,
Hmm.
and I'm
Nothing
confused.
about the tree.
Let's look
So
a
is there
little.
something in the cabin?
No. Okay. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
so they appeared on the map now. Any idea
Because I switched
why?
the switch! It appeared on the map because I switched the switch! That's what's going on! If I turn on all these switches, they'll appear on the map! I don't know if this is the right thing to be doing, but I'm turning on all these switches.
I do love that one of the first things that your mom said in chat was turn on all the switches.
You're right, I should have listened to my mother. Okay, but there's one switch I can't access, and it's the one that's got the, it's the one that I need to, like, make a bridge for or something. I can't go to that switch.
We must
That's fair,
not.
that's
We
fair.
must not be able to go there quite yet.
Okay,
So-
but we can turn on all of those.
No.
and
Basically,
hopefully
Manny,
those will
basically.
be on the map.
Ah!
Okay, all right, okay. So what do I do now?
Fair enough.
The message from the message to Catherine noted that there was a tower rotation specific to revealing the message code, right?
He said if you forget the access keys, remember the tower rotation.
Rotation, yeah.
So maybe point the tower towards the buttons with the eyeball and the animals. Oh, but it doesn't light up when it's
So what lights up?
the rocket.
So the rocket, the gear,
The tree.
and that seems
That's
to
it.
be the only thing.
So we have 3 things lighting up. Craig, I know that you can't access the clock tower yet. However, I do remember there was one by the dock, but the dock isn't showing up on the map. Did you turn on that switch?
I'm pretty sure I did, but we can go check.
Well, if it's not there, we must not have.
Oh, nope, it's not. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I missed it. There we go. Boop.
Maybe if we point the tower at the ship, it'll come out of the water.
Maybe.
Ooh.
That would be pretty cool.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, there's the dock. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, hey! Lights up with
Okay.
the dock as well. Okay, so let's try this systematically and see if this will work. Nope. Doesn't look like that will work.
Who are you? Who are you?
That one we know doesn't work.
I don't think. Okay, Pip, are we on the right direction that the tower affects the book, or are we off?
I want to say yes and no.
Wow, that's incredibly helpful of you.
I know it's not helpful. However, there's more happening here than just that affects this book specifically. But I want to say that like this is a good track for y'all to be following to
Okay, okay.
learning how things work.
Okay, so let's just say, for argument's sake, what does the boat look like now that I pointed the laser at it? What happens if I flick the switch down? Nothing, apparently. Okay. So maybe
Music.
if I aim it at the... Oh, we do have this observatory here. So pretty.
Yeah, we don't really have electricity to a whole lot, so...
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so that one didn't work.
Crayon, out of curiosity, what frame rate are you running this on your Discord feed?
It should be 60.
Take it down to 30 for me.
Sure, yeah.
I think that's why we're getting the hiccups, is because this game isn't designed for 60 frames.
Mm.
Might help your
Mayhaps,
stream quality a
mayhaps.
little bit too, actually. Literally, you changed
Probably,
it and your
yes.
veto got crispier.
Hang on, I haven't changed anything yet. Let me.
Oh, maybe that was just coincidental then.
Why can't I fix it?
What do all the wheel things do? Well, there are quite a few wheels there, Momberry.
Hang on, I may have to stop streaming and restream. Hang on a second.
That's okay. That's okay. Do 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 do. This whole
Because-
music. Do do.
So I'll say this:
There we go.
there's I
That should work.
I
There you go.
I feel like there's a lot of fun in like letting y'all flounder and piece things together. But I can give like nudges if that would be helpful as well.
I think I'm ready for a nudge. Just kind of set us on a path.
Oh wait, there's a second book here we didn't even look at.
Oh. Okay, not quite yet, Pip.
Okay.
That is
Okay,
that.
so we found the suns. I think. We
Yeah,
found both
I
of the
think so.
suns. We found
Hey,
both
you
of the
know it,
suns. We
Fluff.
just
I
gotta
love
figure
Homestar
out
Runner.
How the heck we can actually communicate with them? Okay. Maybe just a whittle nudge.
Manny, right?
Maybe just a whittle nudge.
Whittle nudge. Okay. Just to kind of get juices flowing for brain stuff. Go ahead and just flip through all the books that are not burnt. We don't have
Okay.
to read through all of them right now, but let's just flip through them and kind of
Okay,
gauge
alright,
their
fair enough.
content.
Okay, there's a boat
Dang.
here.
Yeah, Crane's got really bad
Uh-huh.
frames right now. It's because she's double broadcasting.
Oh no, is my stream going down?
No, you're just choppy. I was trying to think of ways
dang
to.
it. Yeah, Vito always does that when we do this. Dang it.
Is there something
You
we
guys
can do
are
to
fine on my
help?
end. Except, wait, hang on. My encoding seems to be overloaded. I think, no, my stream is tanking. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's you've got frames.
Ah, crap.
Going down like the ship you can't find.
Okay. Hang on.
A good captain always goes down with the ship.
All right, let's see
Let me
if
stop
that.
streaming the game and see if that helps at all. Okay, are we okay? Are we back? I think turning it down to 30 frames completely tanked my stream for some reason.
It was doing it
I'm not
before.
sure
That's why I
why.
suggested it.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Yeah, it was already choppy. It's just only gotten worse in choppiness.
Crap. That's
Well,
not good.
um,
Maybe if I turn down the streaming settings, hang on. Maybe if I turn it down even more. If I go down to like 7020p.
I will say, a lot of times Discord doesn't really affect stream as much as you would think it does. Relics of the Dark Hours. No, we haven't heard of that one either, Nicholas. I haven't. Okay. Yeah, no, your frames are coming
Let
back.
me try that. Is that better? Are we okay?
Did
We'll move
somebody
around
say
a little.
Wumbo? Wumbo?
Let's see.
Wumbo?
Wumbo? Wumbo?
Are we back? Are
Wumbo?
we okay?
I think she was just having a hiccup, guys.
I think we're good. I think my internet was just having like a
Although
I think my internet spiked.
I am noticing something. Asymmetrical slime is backwards on your stream. Am I mirrored?
Oh gosh, you are mirrored. Why?
I look so weird that. Oh my gosh, that's
Did
so
you,
weird.
Did you press the mirror button
I did.
in VTube Studio when
I
you were setting it
did.
up?
Hold on.
You're beautiful on all sides.
No, I'm ugly this way. No, I
No,
don't.
don't you say it.
No, hold
Don't
on,
you
hold
say
on.
it.
Honestly, I didn't even notice.
Hold on.
It's when you part your hair the other way and look like a completely different person all of a
Hold
sudden.
on, guys. Hold
I
on.
know. I feel.
I swear I did.
Ah, crap, my stream's tanking again. No! I think we have to kill the vetoes, guys.
Darn.
Okay.
I think streaming this and also doing the vetoes. So I mean, I could still maybe if I kill one of the vetoes at the very least, maybe.
Well, then kill me, because
You must
unfortunately,
choose
vetoes
Clan
and
Belly.
streaming this is gonna be a bad idea.
Which of thine friends shall you execute this day?
Let's try that. Hang on. Did that bring some back? Brought some back. I think we're okay. That
Oh?
immediately improved frame rate. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, crap. All right. Well, Meg, we'll have to do now that you have a 2D model. We'll have to do the VTube Studio share thing at some point soon. 'Cause
Definitely.
I think that will definitely help with our frame rates and stuff like that. No. Okay. So maybe it's not the vetoes. No. Okay. We're back.
eh?
I think my internet's just being wonky right now, guys.
That's possible.
I'm not sure if Big Spoon's downloading something or something, but things are going wonky over here. I'm
Yeah,
so sorry. I
is
think
Big
we're
Spoon
okay now.
playing some massive game or something?
Big Spoon,
No, he's
quit
not.
watching Netflix. Excuse
He's
me.
watching Netflix. He's just watching YouTube. He's just chilling.
Big Spoon, why do you have 100 tabs of YouTube open?
Okay, I think we're fine now. I think it's stable. We're stable.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Big
We're
Spoon,
good.
what the
Big Spoon,
heck?
stop chewing on the internet. See, I suspect
His favorite
Johnny would be the
pastime.
one to do that. Is the only thing. That would be Johnny that we have to yell at for that.
This is true. Okay,
Okay.
hold on.
I think
stop
we're okay.
being
All
sussy.
right. Anyway, experimenting with the art, testing limits of the rules dictated to me by my father, trying to create a boat by writing it into the world. I thought everything was planned correctly. That somehow the boat had become gripped by the rock, broken in half. Okay, although this test did not turn out as I had hoped, I now have answers to a few questions my father never answered.
Bagus. I was sus for a moment there.
Submersible lamp thing. Okay. Uh-huh. We have worked out weeks on the lighthouse now. And in progress. The rock we are building on seems to be not as secure as I would like. Had to alter my plan slightly, but these alterations pose no real problem. Okay. Yes. Lighthouse finished. We're all proud of our creation. Uh-huh. That evening, we powered up the generator, much to the boys' dread at first, and shined a great light to the horizon for many hours. We stayed the night on top of the lighthouse. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Let's see.
We can't actually get to the lighthouse right now.
This is Stone Ship Age.
Yeah, we're not in Stone Ship Age. Let's keep different constellations. Oh, constellations set to those shapes. And that eye that'll pop out and chase you through the game.
Okay, these are the symbols and the okay, so we have to find stars?
Well, we have the observatory, but we don't have any way to turn it on.
I mean, it's already on. I just turned the lights off in order to be able to see the stars better.
Well, maybe let's go there. Maybe we'll find a...
Well, hold on. Let's skim through the other books while we're here.
Yes.
Okay.
We're looking for hints.
And then we can run off to the paths that we are drawn to.
Chasms.
Oh, that one's like, it got wet or something.
Is this the direction the tower needs to be in?
Doesn't look like it.
Seems like some kind of
Aw,
turnstile.
Manny!
Aw, thanks,
Aw,
Manny.
You're so
Aw.
sweet.
Thanks, Maddie. You're very kind. Possibly work with 14 instead. I know.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at the other books.
Something about a piano
Hello, Samson.
and another island.
Samson.
Samson.
Samson. How are you? Eh?
Oh,
Hey,
hello.
Go back. The buttons. The fireplace. Hold on, I'm taking a screenshot.
That's
Recognition.
a lot of combinations.
You know what we should do?
How many
We should try.
combinations are there?
Thank
We
you for
should
the follow,
try all of
Samson.
them. Guys, one of them is bound to work.
Pip, are you crazy?
As I'm counting right now, there is 190, 200. How long does this book go?
Bro.
How long does this book go?
Bro.
I'm
With time and
still
dedication,
looking.
we can do it.
No. We need to know which one. We need to know which one.
300 variations. We are not trying all
Wait,
of those.
why would it be number 8? Because that was the number that... That's not a bad idea. Is there one for number 8?
Oh, Samson, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the Cranberry Bog, man.
Welcome, Samson.
There is a number 8. It's
Yeah,
true.
let's
There's
try
number
8. Okay, hold on. I'll snip
Okay,
8.
Nummer
take a
8.
screenshot, yeah.
Okay.
No, you have to do it like we did in the 90s. Just freaking draw it.
I mean, I do have some grid paper over there, so...
Or get your digital camera out and take a picture that way.
Listen, when I was a kid, we had these paper like covers that we stored our loose CD games in, and
Mhm.
I took so many notes on the back of CD covers
Yeah.
because for whatever reason, as a child, I couldn't find paper. I could find CD covers.
I had a
Yes,
notebook that was a binder that I got from Walmart that had Will Turner from the Pirates of the Caribbean, so Orlando
Love it.
Bloom. So
Amazing.
my sister and I would play Nancy Drew, and I'd be like, Lindsay, go get Orlando Bloom. And she'd be like, okay.
We can't do this without Mr. Turner.
I would need him. My family would tease me. They would tease me about having a crush on Orlando Bloom as a kid because I loved Lord of the Rings, right? And so, like Legolas, of course, I wanted to be him.
Of course, yeah.
And then when Pirates of the Caribbean came out, he was also in that too, and I loved that. And so they're like, Meg just has a crush on Orlando Bloom, and then I get all embarrassed and stuff. So it,
Aw.
yes,
Aw.
I
It's
lived
not
to
your
this
fault
day.
that Orlando Bloom had like 9 straight years of awesome roles.
It's
That's not your fault.
true. It's true. He had some really good roles in my 7 to 9-year-old days. It's an interesting time for a young woman. I won't say anything
Fair,
else.
fair.
So do we have screenshot of number 8?
Yes, we do.
Okay, do we want to
Cool.
go try
Let me
number
see.
8? Or do we want to read last book?
I want to flip through this one more time.
We might see more
Uh-huh,
cluesy
they try-
woozies.
Yeah, something about stairs. Yeah.
Wait, huh? Maybe.
I don't really know what this
Hmm?
is.
Hmm.
Insignia of Black Ship. Okay. I don't see anything else for right now. Okay. Let's go try number 8.
Okay.
Number
Meg,
8.
would you be so kind as to actually send me that screenshot?
Oh no, I'm the note taker. I'm going to tell you row and column.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, I
We do
can't
this- we do
go
this
row and
right.
column like this. Oh no.
Well, go ahead and just draw
Yeah,
out like
fill all
the
of
rows
them.
and all the...
Yeah,
Yeah.
fill all of them and then we'll.
Oh, I can take them away. Okay.
Yeah,
Got
Yeah.
it.
we
this
can
will be the
erase,
easy way.
You know, after we get the drawn pattern. There we
Okay.
go. Nice.
Okay,
Gimme, gimme.
so it's starting in the top left, blank. So click on it. It needs to be
Huh?
blanked, so click on it.
Okay.
Blank. We'll go
We're getting
down.
there, we're
We'll
getting
go.
there.
We'll go down. No, not rows. Columns. Down.
Okay. all right.
Blank. Filled. Filled. Blank. Okay, start back at the top. That one's filled. So yeah. Blank. Filled. Blank. Filled. Blank, blank.
Okay.
Blank. All the way down. It's only filled at the bottom.
Nice.
Okay.
We like the easy ones.
Blank. Filled. Blank. Filled. 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 So filled,
This is riveting for streamers, I'm sure.
filled, and then blank all the way down.
Nice.
And then the top, filled, blank, filled. And then at the very bottom,
Filled?
yes.
Okay.
Okay, blank. Filled. Filled all the way to the bottom. So that one's filled, blank, filled, filled. And checking. Yeah, that looks right. That's number 8. So what did it do? Button? Button? Button.
No,
Eh?
it just makes the same sound. No, it doesn't seem like it did anything.
Hmm.
Oh, hello.
Hey, I feel like we saw that shape.
Was that in the book?
There looks like there's constellations up there. They're just not lit up. See the outlines?
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean, yeah. Interesting. Man, you really just gotta click on everything in this game, don't
Aw,
you?
absolutely,
Mhm.
Samson. We're so happy to have you. This is when we do our mystery games, Nancy Drew and such, these are very chill streams. So I hope you guys are enjoying our chill and also our excitement when we figure things out. They're
Our
very
chill
rewarding.
intrigue.
Chill intrigue, I like it.
The best of vibes.
I feel like there was a chandelier in one of these.
I wanna swing from chandelier.
Man,
I feel
we
like
don't.
we saw that somewhere. I don't see it in any of the books, though.
Dang. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
So now that we've glanced through the books a little more, have a little more visual context clues,
yes.
what might we be interested in doing next?
I want to get this tower working so we can talk to the brothers, figure out what's going on.
Okay.
I just still don't know what direction I need to make it face. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing next.
Yeah, I'm a
That's
little
fair,
lost.
that's fair.
The only thing I have a lead on is like the constellations with these buttons, but I don't really know what to do with those right now. I can go here.
We have a
So that's changing
constellation
month.
and a date. This actually might tell us which buttons we need to push if we can match up the constellations to the observatory. You know what I mean, Cran?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
What is the thing in the middle with the big circle and lots of little circles? I think that's the center.
That's this
one.
area.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
this area right here.
With the ship, which we're guessing when we hit all those buttons, it'll raise the ship out of the water. Because it'll raise it out of the well. In fact, I almost am certain I've seen that either in a long play I watched or playing this as a child and just not remembering it all that well. Does that change at all, that time? Yes, okay.
It does.
So there's a
Okay.
certain time we have to set that to for the bridge to extend. We just don't know what it is. Have we seen the clue to solving this puzzle, Pip?
So there's
Dang, I
like
thought that worked.
5 different puzzles happening right now.
Right.
Yeah. So I can give another nudge to try to like help y'all fully glue things together.
Yes, please.
Okay. So let's take a glance at the map again.
All right, one
Up
sec, guys.
here?
I'm gonna.
No, the map.
Oh,
On the
this
wall. That, yeah. All right. So let's set the line to any red location.
Okay.
Okay. Now, earlier you explored more of this library that took you deeper inside.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you to explore that once more.
Okay.
Okay.
I know it doesn't. It doesn't it, Vreen? I love mystery game collabs with Crin, and
They're
now we get
so
to do it with
fun.
Pip too. It's great.
I think I turned myself around.
One of my favorite things about streaming is all of the cool, like, just different types of things we do. I'll be a variety streamer for life.
I mean, there's so much out there to experience and explore. I feel like it'd be so bothersome to just tie yourself down to one genre of something.
It's true.
Yeah. Okay, so we're here in the tower. Oh, and it's looking at it.
Because we turned it.
Okay, so this is how we get access to the tower. Okay. And then key?
Eh? Eh?
What is
Eh?
this?
Key?
What is
Key! 240.
When you
a
lose
time!
the access key, remember the tower's rotation.
How did we know that was the tower's rotation, Pippin?
Well, I figured it out because I spent like 2 hours messing with that map and running around the island before I finally put 2 and 2 together. But to skip that part,
Yes, okay.
I gave you
Okay.
nudge. Right, guys, I have
40 and then 221. Okay.
I have very vivid memories of like agonizing over that map with my brothers for hours. What could it mean? Where is it going? What is it turning to? What do the switches do? All of that. So you can figure it out through Flounder, but we are streaming and people are trying to be entertained. So I did
Absolutely.
decide.
That's fair, that's fair.
I will say,
Okay, so-
like, is the implication that it is more trial and error, or like was there just some breadcrumb we weren't quite picking up on? That's kind of where I'm lost. Like,
No, like truly this game like thrives on explore until it comes together. Like
okay,
you're going to connect the dots, but you just have to run around and like figure it out.
okay,
So I feel like if we did just have hours, like y'all probably would have figured this out at some point. But
right. Put the tower in all of the directions where it's red, and then go investigate the tower. By process of elimination, we would have found some kind of key. I see what you're
Correct.
saying. So,
Yeah.
but to keep that in mind, that may help us come to conclusions easier, which is why I asked.
Which makes me think, what if we pointed this in the direction of the clock tower? Would that give us the time that the clock tower needs to
Oh,
be? in order to
Cran,
make
we
that
have the
bridge,
time. It's
perhaps?
2:40.
yeah, where's the map currently rotated
This
to?
This isn't pointed at the clock tower though. This is pointed at the This is pointing at the gears or whatever that building is.
Well, we can point it
See?
at the clock tower and see, but my guess is that the gears, pointing this at the gears is the only one that reveals anything, based on what Pip was saying.
But they all there's multiple red spots. So let's just write this down and say
I did.
gears.
Okay.
And we'll see.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So 240 and then 2, 2, 1.
Got it. Also, thank you,
Cool.
Manny, for taking notes. Big preach. Big preach.
We love that. We love that.
Yes, and we love that. We love that here.
I'm trying to navigate as though this is Nancy Drew and it's not quite working out. There we go. Okay. Back to the library we go.
Oh, maybe, Momberry. Yes, yes.
Maybe. We can point it at the cabinet. It does turn... Well, it turns red when it points at the tree. But still, that would work. Yeah. And maybe, I would hope.
We will have to find out.
I want to point it at all the red spaces and see what we get.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's why I love playing these games with you guys, chat. Because, like, you think of all of these things and then we can try them out. It's just fun. It's like, I used to play with my sister, like I've mentioned a million times. And sometimes we would play in the living room and my aunts and uncles would be over and they'd be like, well, why don't you try this? Or, oh, that looks like a music puzzle. What if you put in B flat or something? And there's just something really special about playing these games with people over your shoulder. I love that we're able to do it here in the Cranberry Bog and in the Game Grotto. It's special to me. So thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so this one's the ship. This one says October 11th, 1984.
These are the
4
constellations!
a.m. Oh, okay, all right.
Yes! This is our cipher.
The
Okay.
ship, though.
Okay. Ship? This is for where is this pointed?
This is pointed at the ship right now.
Okay,
like
okay.
at the big ship. At the big ship.
Dates?
I should say.
Show me the dates again.
Can
Okay.
they not
so
show up on your end?
on the stream to Discord, unless you're hovering over the thing, it switches back to the view of the book. I don't know if restarting the stream and starting it again would help. It could be because this game's old and quirky. So,
That
but
doesn't
now
make
I can
any
see
sense. Okay, yeah, there
so
you go.
October is 10/11/1984, 10 a.m. Okay.
Renalian, we got close. 1984, but not 1987.
And then 1207, and then
Was that the bite of 87?
Oh no.
Okay, and the last is November is 11? October, November? Yeah, 11. 23.
Was that the bite of 87?
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, Think Tank. That's just what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, Momberry, for some reason with the way that the streaming is
Was that the bite of 87?
when Cran is streaming, it's solely streaming the game window. But
There.
from like what Meg can see, like
I'm also streaming this directly to Meg and Pippin via Discord. And
Yeah.
I don't know what Discord has against this game, but apparently me mousing over certain things or not is hiding it for them, which is really weird.
It's odd,
it's either
but
hiding or bringing out a pop-up, one of the two. I can't really discern which, but yeah. Thankfully, it's working smoothly on Cranberry's Twitch.
Yeah.
So.
all right, I have it.
All right, cool. Awesome.
We have our heading.
Next.
Here we go. Ba-ba-bum.
Oh gosh.
Ba-ba-ba.
Don't
VHSs,
say
anyone?
that. It'll get stuck in my head for ages. I don't want it stuck in my head for ages. Whee! Alrighty, next little place. Okay, so that's the cabin. That's the tree, more like.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting really good at timing the rotation thingy.
It's fun. I like it. All right.
Momberry
now
playing
we're
Zelda
pointed
together.
At that tree. It's the big old tree. So now if we come up here, 724.
That is
That's probably the code.
Did we lose
the-
Pip
uh-oh.
just now? Oh no,
Pippin
Pippin!
disappeared.
Pippin!
Pippin?
Pip.
Pippin? Pippin? Did we lose her entirely?
I don't know. It could be, like she closed OBS or Veto or something.
Maybe, but I can't hear her right now.
I can't either.
Uh-oh.
She is in Discord. I think she might be DCing.
I think so too. The game didn't like how she was carrying you too. No!
Ah, dang
The
it.
game knows we have assistance from an elder being.
An elder being. Oh my goodness.
She knows this. She knows the deep magics. Okay, but 724 is a good bet for the safe code.
Yes,
in there.
definitely.
That's definitely. a
I'm
good
sure
bet.
Pip will be back in just a moment, guys.
Okay, let's go get the rest of these little tidbits of information.
You know, Crayon, I've noticed it's only certain windows, and it pulls up the last like window that you like zoomed in on. It's very odd. It
That's
doesn't
so weird.
it doesn't happen
Why?
constantly. I think it's just another one of those silly old video game things.
Yeah,
It's
maybe,
not
maybe it's
happening
just
so
not-
often that it's like disruptive.
It's just not playing well with Discord, it seems like.
It's fine. It's no biggie.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
Nah,
sorry,
it's fine.
Robo friends.
I will instruct when needed, so I can note take.
Okay. This is the last red one, but then I want to point it at the... I want to see if pointing it at the actual, or at least trying to get it in the general area of the clock tower gives us anything.
Okay. What is the direction? This is the last red one, but what is it?
This one is at the, this one is pointed at the rocket ship. Yeah, so we're looking at the rocket ship right
Rocket. This is gonna be the generator combination. I just know
now.
it.
This is...
59 volts.
There we go. Okay, there we go. 59 volts. Megan Kranz, therapist. Who is this Pippin that you speak of? Oh no.
Yeah, Pippin. She was
I
always
swear
there.
She's real, guys.
She was
we
always
went to
there.
college together.
She was always there to
We
protect
went to
us.
college together. No, no.
I remember her. She had goggles and a hat. The
did
Robo
have
Friends, you
goggles and a
remember,
hat,
right,
yeah.
Robo Friends? You remember? You remember Pippin?
Yes. Yes, she had goggles and a hat. She had goggles and a hat.
Goggles and a hat. Goggles and a hat.
Goggles and a hat.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Okay, I messaged Pippin to see if everything's all right.
Yeah, she is no longer in
She
the
may
Discord,
have just
so
DC'd.
yeah, could have been a hiccup.
Yes.
Internet's been wonkers today, but we're not gonna let it kill
It
our
really
stride.
has. I don't know what the heck is going on, man. Oh no, her Wi-Fi dropped. No!
Happens to the best of us.
Okay. Well, Pippin will be right back
The
as soon as she reconnects. I'm
incident.
gonna try and see if I can
The
point it in
incident.
the direction of that clock tower.
The day we lost her, guys. I can still remember it.
You okay there, Meg?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't.
You sure?
I'm
Okay,
good.
buddy,
I'm
okay.
good.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
Alright,
what
let's
is this
see if this
pointed in the
works.
direction of this time?
This is hopefully the clock tower, and hopefully this will work. We'll see. If it doesn't, we can go off of the information that we've already gathered.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
no, it doesn't work. Oh well.
Okay.
That's okay.
Well, we've got lots
Let's
of
go.
lots
we
of
can use
codes
the
now.
information we've gathered for various things. I say, let's see. Should we go? Which one do we want to tackle first?
Hello?
Ah, she's back. The ghost of Pip.
Hello!
Pippin, you're back! You're
I'm alive!
You're alive! Oh, thank goodness!
I got lost in the sea of no network.
Oh no! Oh, no worries, Mom. Okay, have a good night. Love you much. Have a good night. Rest well.
Good night, Mom Berry.
Good night, Mom Berry.
We're glad you could reminisce with us.
Okay, so, Pippin.
What did I miss?
Have some.
I don't have Pip on my stream. Hold on.
Yeah, we need your video again.
Oh,
my
just
friend.
refresh. Just refresh. It came back.
Oh, it did?
Fran.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get.
She's
Am I
here,
there?
guys. She's real. She see the
I
goggles, the
here?
hat. She's here. She's real.
Hello? Is I here reporting for duty?
There she is. I got her. She's alive. She's alive.
Howdy.
We're okay. I'm not crazy, chat. You see? I'm not crazy. She's there.
I didn't mean to cause such disarray.
No, you're fine. You're fine, friend. We're all good.
Well, I personally would like to see if 2:40 p.m. will extend the bridge. So,
Yes. We can go try that time. Let's go see if that works. Also, I understand what the things do, so that you have to click on the pictures and then it kind of locks you into the tower. All right. So, what time did we say?
2:40 p.m.
All right. So 2.
I'm not sure PM or AM important.
I don't think it's gonna matter. So
It
it's 30,
may be, which means it may
35,
not be the
40.
answer, but yeah. Wait, 240.
I think you have the hours and the minute hand backwards there.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
The
is
shorthand-
the long one? Oh, I'm
The minute
so
hand is the long
sorry.
one. Because you can write the
Sorry.
full word of minute on the long hand and the full word of hour on the short hand.
Cranberry, your zoomer is showing. You know how to read an analog clock,
I'm not
right?
even a zoomer, man. I'm technically a millennial.
What?
I think. I don't
No,
know,
no. No,
I
you're not.
No, hang on.
Honestly,
I
I
don't know
think
what generation I belong to. I'm in that weird, like, middle of the road thing.
yeah, Cran and I are both in the like the halfway middle of the generations.
Ah!
Cheers.
It worked! It worked!
Yay!
Yay! Now we can turn on this and open up the weird sliding PowerPoint door. And
Yes,
it's another
that
puzzle.
one. That one, Manny. Gen Z. Yeah.
Okay, we gotta go back and go get another thing.
Zillennials.
puzzle, new
That's what it's
puzzle.
called. That's what it's called. Thank you, Think Tank. A
New
Grinch.
puzzle, new puzzle. Oh, I guess it doesn't have a little puzzle thing for it.
Little
Very
hand,
interesting.
big hand.
Okay, actually, did
Interesting
it give us 3
indeed.
numbers from that last puzzle?
Yes, it did.
What did it give us?
All right,
What did it
they
give
are
us?
2, 2, 1. Of course, it doesn't just spin normally.
Oh! First
Yes.
try!
Oh,
Okay.
you're such a gamer. Oh my
Cool.
gosh, you're such a gamer.
Please don't
Crazy to
reset.
me that you
No,
got
frick.
that so easy.
All right.
Wait, what did you do?
Something stupid.
Did you hit the levers?
I may have hit the levers.
It's too good to be true, guys.
It's okay.
You know what? Good. You need to suffer from this, okay?
When you're
Too many people have suffered from this.
when you're too gamer and the game just says
Ah, I
skill
see.
issue.
I see the issue now. Okay. I see how to do it. So you have to hold it down, so... Not that much, okay. Cool.
That's actually a very interesting puzzle.
Et voila!
Eh.
We got it, we got it. Can I clicky on anything? No? Alright. Was there anything else in the notes about this place?
Nope, they sure weren't.
There's the
Okay, so we're gonna
the
leave
numbers
this
and
for
the
later.
time.
Slimy
All right,
formia.
next,
Fornia.
The cabin! Alright.
I love it.
What was that code for the cabin?
For the cabin, it was 724.
Okay. Nice.
Match?
Matches!
Oh my gosh! An
For
inventory
the
item?
gas! Uh-oh. It's for the gas.
Light the tinderbox at the bottom. Yes?
Maybe you must light the match on
Oh my
the
gosh,
matchbox?
are we gonna burn the tree?
Ah, okay. Alright, I get it, I get it.
Whoosh.
Gas?
Hey! Let's go!
Gas! Cool, okay. I knew the hissing meant something.
Just like
Were
Elden
there-
Ring, yeah, burn the tree. Burn the earth tree. Burn it.
Okay, so now I've shut off the gas. Oh, but it's okay. There's a pilot light now.
Hmm? Hmm?
I'm expecting it to affect this thing, but it doesn't seem to be working.
Was there anything else that we got for that info?
Nope, just the code.
Okay.
Maybe we
Cool,
need to look at the tree.
so-
Look at the tree.
Is there something wrong with the tree?
What was that?
What was that?
You made clunk sound?
Eh?
Huh? I step away and now it's doing a thing? Now the pressure is like all the way up.
Yeah, I feel that all the time, Cranberry.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so if I step away again.
So that's it, what, being turned left or turned right?
I don't
So
know.
this-
I don't
this-
know.
No, so this, it doesn't seem to be affecting anything. I'm gonna turn it down, because right now the pressure is super high.
Oh. You got it. You got it. There it is. Oh.
It moved.
Who moved?
The tree.
It did move. Yeah.
The tree moved.
The tree moved?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think there's a point at which you have to turn the wheel where the tree is in a different position.
So that was from you turning it left, correct?
I think
The
so.
tree moves? I didn't see it move. Hang on.
It did. It was very subtle. On the way in, it went slurp, and it made a sound and it moved.
Yeah.
No, not that time.
So that time you turned it right. So let's try turning it left again.
Well, left is just gonna turn off the valve.
But it clunked. So if we can at least see what it does when it clunks. The squeaky wheel is just iconic for Myst. It's great.
Gonna start a
It
new.
is not doing anything.
Send that one to audio. He can turn it into another remix. That's a bop, guys. The system is down.
Oh, hey, look, now it's rising. There
Now
we
it's
go.
going. Okay.
Is the tree rising? Eh? Maybe? Ah!
Oh. Big loud sound.
Is the tree getting taller? Is that what's going on?
Oh.
I don't like those sounds.
Well, it did just get taller.
What? Okay.
Okay, that's
Hold
as
on.
much
Hold,
as it
hold,
can turn
hold.
that way.
Oh. You got it. You got it. You got it. You can do it. You can do it. I believe.
Go to the frickin' tree.
There we go, there we go.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh, it's a timing puzzle. We gotta get it at a certain point, get inside, and ride her up.
Ah. Okay, alright, okay.
This is very unexpected for a game this old. Wow. Just wow.
The 90's were great, man.
Yeah, for reals. Oh,
Come
no,
down.
crit,
Nope.
yeah. Wait,
down.
just wait for it because it seemed like it was going up. So
Come down to me. Ah, there we go.
Nice, nice.
Come down to me faster. Come down, my pretty. Come down.
There's a part of me that wants to say go turn it left more, but there's a part of me that wonders
I
if
think
it's
you're
really
right.
this
Maybe
slow.
I should probably go turn it left more. Yeah.
Oh,
not too much more. Maybe just a little tiny more. Just a little tiny more.
that was a good amount more. That was good.
Yeah, little tiny.
Yeah.
Little.
Come down, my pretty.
Yes, we're talking to the trees. Yes, we are, Manny. How dare.
Come here. Yes.
We are collectively the
Come down.
Lorax. We speak to the
more.
trees.
Little more, little one. Come here. Come on down. Come to mama. Please.
Cran, can you move your mouse to the right a little bit? There we go.
Ah, yes. This is the way.
Come down.
Eh? Eh?
Little more.
Eh?
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 You can do it. Uh-huh.
Yes, yes. A little more.
That's right. Give in to gravity.
Come on. Yes.
Nice.
Come here. Okay. Sometimes we're gonna have to like very quickly step into this thing.
3, 2. Oh,
Nope, not yet. I could just step up in there, but clearly not. Doesn't want me to do that.
alas, you're not tall enough according to the game.
Clearly.
Not for this ride.
It is definitely trying to
It's
defy
what?
gravity.
Nice.
Ah,
Eh? Did we stop the tree from moving?
I don't know.
Are oh!
Oh,
Oh, we're gonna get trapped.
Help!
Help!
Have I just soft locked us? Have I killed us?
I don't think so.
Oh!
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
I apologize to any chat
dong, ding dong,
members
ding dong,
with
ding dong, ding dong,
claustrophobia.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding!
We'll be there soon.
Oh.
Oh, cool. We have a valve here to get us back up. Okay, phew. What do we have here?
Ding
Hello?
dong, ding dong. The secret place. The windmill. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're
The
finding
windmill,
the things.
The trees. Oh, I can zoom in. Hooray. Now you guys can see better. The windmill, the
Ooh.
trees, the huts.
Just like
Could
his
this
drawing.
be?
This is
It's the tree ball.
the triple.
So, do we remember what this place is called?
Yeah, it was like Channelwood, the Channelwood age.
Yeah.
Aha.
This is where the ape people were.
So this is gonna replay. Well,
Yes! It's a portal. Oh my goodness gravy.
the books are portals?
Yes.
We in it now, buddy!
I never
The puzzles out there.
I never was able to get to this like out of the first area and I am loving this
Oh.
right now.
It's so great. So, I'll say this.
Okay.
We figured out how to get out of the first area. We could never figure out how to get back. So, this will be fun.
Oh my. Oh
When I was
my!
a kid.
Raiders, welcome!
Cheesy lady, how's it going?
Hello, everyone. We have been cheese
Hello.
chat. All of the cheese.
Greetings, one and all.
Hello,
Cheesy
everybody.
lady.
I hope you guys had a good stream. Welcome. Oh my gosh, so much cheesy Doritos. Ow. I'm gonna eat them as they float by. Well, welcome to the Game Grotto and the Cranberry Bog, everybody. We just started a new mystery game, and
Yeah, we did.
I am joined by the lovely Cranberry
Hello, I'm Cranberry. I'm your local Android art fox.
and also
there-
our
there I
good
go.
friend Pippin.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm glad you can join us for this fun expedition.
Yes, we're here in Myst. I've never played it before, and I'm
Well,
thoroughly confused. I am bamboozled. I don't know what
I
the
will
heck
say,
is going on.
we're not
Suddenly
in
I'm in
Myst
Avatar
anymore.
Forest with water?
Yeah, we're in what was it?
We're now in Channelwood.
Channelwood. Yes, yes. And Raiders, if you don't know who I am Meg the Slime. I am one half of Game Grotto. I am also usually joined by my husband, Don the Robot. But today we're having a bit of a ladies' day, as we tend to do on Tuesdays, playing some mystery games. Thank you, Cheesy, so much for bringing everyone here to hang out. Always a pleasure to have you. Okay.
So, Cran, what have we learned so far about this magical world of Channelwood?
I can pull this lever and the water seems to stop, but nothing seems to be changing.
Incredible.
I wish I could actually get it to lock in this position, but yep, nothing seems to be changing. So, there's pipes, and I'm pretty sure I need to connect the pipes, and I'm not sure entirely
so
how.
I remember there was a Oh, no worries, Cheesy. Thank you again for coming by. And you're always welcome to just raid and explode on us with cheese. We don't mind. We like to be cheesy. It's not easy being cheesy, but it is our pleasure. Oh my gosh, that sounds like it was great, Dr. Meme. What game were you guys playing over in the Cheesy Lady Town? So I remember there was one of the books. Deltarune. That explains the boss fight. Yes, yes. I took a picture of Channelwood, and it was a future bridge. But upon looking at it, I'm not entirely sure it provides any information. I'm gonna send it into our VC, in our shared group chat.
All right. Yeah, let's take a look at this.
Okay.
The stream might tank momentarily because it really doesn't like me popping over the Discord while I'm streaming it.
All right, so there's the graphic.
Okay, future bridge.
It really doesn't provide much. Like, I see... Here, I'm gonna pull it up on the Game Grotto here so y'all can see it as well. One sec. It doesn't provide much in the way of detail. Like, I see windmill, and I see a bunch of bridges, and then I see where we want it to connect, but we don't really know what actually changes these bridges at all, except for that there's levers. So we could hit a lever and see if it changes anything.
Yeah, I mean, there's this spiral staircase here, which I think is maybe the same spiral staircase. I'm not sure.
So
there's barrier dams.
So the pipes everywhere. Yeah, the pipes have valves. Is anything going through the pipes?
Well, there's the water that's coming from the pump house that Cran was playing with the lever.
Okay, so there seems to be water coming from here.
Oh yeah, you see how I clipped it? Just a little bit of Pippin, just
So I can just stop the water entirely if I block it off here. So if I go back to the windmill, what will that do to the windmill?
Yeah, this is very much a bog ASMR. It's like a... Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? These Kermit shows up. Please, just a little lullaby.
Is the water gonna stop? Maybe I need to shut off more valves? Maybe there's another place it's getting water from. I don't know.
Well, it looks like the water's going into the pipe. So theoretically, we should be able to follow where the water is going.
Okay, so is the water coming from the windmill or is it coming from here? I thought it was being pumped up from here.
Well, it looked like the water was coming out of that spout, right?
Yeah.
On the rock.
I guess, yeah. Okay. Oh, big stretch here for a sec.
Oh, you okay?
Oh gosh, I gotta pull chat back up. I can't see anyone.
What I don't understand is we're trying to get water flowing more or water flowing less.
I think we want the water to be flowing to these certain machines and stuff like that for them to be powered, right?
Maybe.
That would make the most sense, right?
Well, let's try directing the water
Of
and
course,
see what
Manny.
happens.
I love the Muppets.
Kermit the Frog here. Everyone do your best, Kermit.
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Hi, old Kermit the Frog here in this weird mystery series, and I don't know what's going on.
Yay!
That was
I'm
good. That was
scared.
good. That
Oh,
was good.
I'm
Oh
scared.
no.
Oh, Mary, I'm scared.
Okay, I think I've got the water flowing to this one machine over here. Hopefully, maybe.
Hmm.
Well, doesn't seem to be doing.
Not quite.
So I will say this as an observation because I remember this being helpful. I don't think I hear water flow from these pipes, which makes me wonder if water is actually flowing from them.
Yeah, it's making me wonder too. Because I don't know where the water's actually coming from is the problem.
So that water is pouring. Have we done that before? Have we opened that
Nope,
valve
that's
before?
new.
Okay, well that might help. Okay, so let's go see if... Well, I hear water now, so that is promising.
That would explain it. Okay, so the water does come from the pump house. Okay. So we're following this over here. We're following it this way. We're following it this way. So now...
Definitely
Hey-o.
would
There we
green.
go.
Just had to turn a little dial.
Hey!
You know
That
what? Props
would
to you,
explain it.
though, for figuring out the path without actually having the water functioning yet.
Cran's
Now
just a
we can
gamer like
extend this
that.
pipe.
Woo!
There we go. Okay, so now we need to get the water over to this little machine. I am assuming.
She do be assuming, folks.
But it's a fairly
It's a good
correct
assumption.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need... Yes, this is going the correct way. It's not going the correct way. Not
You
going
are
the
now
correct
turning
way.
the windmill, though.
Oh, the windmill was
spinning.
already turning earlier.
Oh,
Pretty sure.
okay.
Okay, oops. Yeah, I gotta go back over. Around this away.
Over the bridge and through the trees to the weird shack we go.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Okay, so... And then if we get into here... Nope. If we get into here...
Oh, I was thinking those were sluice gates, not elevators. Shut the door, Cran. There you go.
that would
Safety,
explain-
Cran.
Why can't I
Safety.
see outside? What if I just want to see outside? That's
You have a
cool.
window, Cran.
Why did it make fart sounds? Myst.
Hey?
Okay.
Oh.
Now we can go
this
back.
is the spinny thing. This is the spinny
Now we can
thing
go
from
back.
from the library. Oh,
Now we're back.
and
Now we're back.
we're back again.
Ah, how lovely! I love that.
Hey.
So we have visited
So-
the Channelwood Age.
Okay, so now we know where he and his sons went the first time. Okay.
They weren't
So
there,
these
though.
ages are just portals to places through Myst books.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. All right. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right. So I imagine we have to travel to these different ages and learn different things about them? Like, okay, so we got that through the tree. Is the tree permanently solved now, I wonder?
Well,
no, we have to go through all of that again if we want to go back.
if we want to go
do we want
back
to, though?
there.
Do we need to go
We
back?
know how to if we want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's something.
I really kind of wish that after we went through that book that we would put the book in the library instead of it being in the secret place, you know?
Yeah, like just put it
Alas,
somewhere so we can come back.
Yeah, but
our
that's
lovely
asking a
character
lot.
did not think that far ahead.
Catherine, come on,
The character
Okay.
likes riding the tree.
Interesting.
The tree stresses
Okay.
me out. It's like,
The tree
is
elevator.
very
Oh, yeah.
stressful. I don't like the tree. I don't like the tree at all. But now we know how to time it, so I think I'd be able to do it again if necessary. So, okay. Let's... So I don't know if we've really solved that mystery, but we did find where they were going. We still haven't figured out how to establish contact with the brothers, though.
we could attempt
So,
to
should
go
we-
to those ages. That would probably be a good place to start.
Like, we could figure out which ages the brothers went to on their solo missions?
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so we have a few more codes that we got from the... We have the rocket, volts, and we've got the ship, which was the constellations.
Yes.
So we could try
so
doing...
I want to try filling the spaceship with volts. That seems like the
Okay.
easiest thing to do right now. I think I know how to. So, how many volts did that code say it needed?
59 volts.
59. Okay, so I have to do addition. Fun.
Hey, Coco! It does not surprise me in the slightest that you played this game as a child. I also played this one. I played Riven a lot more, but I'm coming to realize I must have played this one as well because I remember quite a bit of this in this very first area.
Got it. There we go.
Nice.
All right, now we get to check on the rocket.
Well, not quite yet. I think I have to go flip that power switch.
Yeah.
Oh, that worked. Okay.
Nice. Nice.
All right.
Yes,
piano
a
keys, like that one part in the
piano.
book.
Mm.
There's piano keys.
Oh, it's like...
This is a music puzzle. Okay, all right. We need to go back and see that. We need to go back
Yeah.
to the book.
You sounded so dreadful when you said that.
Because my ear, I've not done music in years, and my ear is terrible. Okay, all right, Meg, I need you to take a picture of this. We need to
Okay.
identify these keys and their notes.
Alrighty. Okay, so if we put this parallel to an actual piano, those are keys.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's obviously the numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the order. So we have to find like the correct. We have to figure out what sound those keys make, and then make the thing sound the same.
Yeah, so this really is
So this
like...
is gonna be fun.
Okay.
Oh boy, I'm so excited about this. I have not done music in years. This is gonna be a test of my ears. Okay. All right. I need a picture of that keyboard.
Where's Don when we need him? Piano puzzle.
All right. Do we have PNG of
Yes, I sent it.
keys? Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Ah.
Let me bring up Discord real quick. Okay, let me see. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. So, key number 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That is C.
That was a little higher. Up. Up. Yeah, it was
I think
still
it's up
higher.
like one more step.
Down.
Oh, that was too many steps.
Dang it.
You're almost there. You're almost there. Down.
I think that's it. Nope.
There! There!
Ah.
Okay, there we go. There it is. Okay, that's 1.
Music to my ears.
Oh,
Well, quite
I hope
literally.
you're strapped in, chat. Okay. 2 is... No, that's 3. 2 is this one.
The second C. So an octave up.
There we go.
No, that's a bit much.
Down.
Not down.
Down. There you go.
Try it. Yeah, check it.
Yep.
Okay, there
I
we
think
go.
that's right.
Okay,
What's our next one?
just make sure.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
We've been doing pretty well, Coco. Pippin here has played these games and actually beaten Myst, so we have that to our advantage.
Okay.
I'm trying to be
Alright, so
gentle
3.
guidance. Love how high that is.
A little
That's
higher.
too high. Oh? Let's go check it.
Oh
No,
yeah,
it
a
needs to be
little lower. There.
Oh, that,
There
yeah.
it is. Okay. 4.
This is our Focus Fox time.
There we
That,
go.
perfect. You got
There
it.
we go.
Nailed it. Bravo.
My ear's coming back slowly but surely.
So it's gonna be lower than the first one. Yeah.
Perfect.
Sick! Book! Seaport?
Well, I'll ask this, Cranberry. We read the book on Channelwood before you got to visit Channelwood. Do you
We
want
did.
to read
Probably
this
read
book
the
first?
book on this area first before we go
Let's
into
go
it.
learn where
Get a
we
nice
going.
little lore drop, lore context.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the... Nope, that's not the ship book. Are you the ship book? Yeah, this is the
That's
ship
that
book. Okay.
rocket, yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, so here's the rocket book. Let's see. It has been a while since I've heard only silence, and I enjoy it greatly. I think for some reason I do not feel altogether welcome in this new world which I have arrived. But how can I be welcome in an age with no inhabitants? It is, of course, only in my head. This world is very beautiful, but I think I have yet to ever write in a journal that an age I have linked to is horrid or disgusting. From the grassy hill where I am standing, I can see green fields below, along with a few scattered forests. A rather large lake looms some distance from where I am standing, yet the water's blue can be seen plainly from here. The air is fresh and the sky sparkled with white clouds. It is absolutely breathtaking, and yet that strange feeling again. Perhaps it is the hot breeze that continues to blow from the north, hotter than I would have imagined. It almost singes my skin, and I feel quite uncomfortable when it comes. I will try to ignore it. Night has almost arrived, and the sunset is spectacular. Oranges and reds have settled above the western horizon. Though the night has come, Though night has come, the horizon still glows red long past the sunset.
Hmm.
Dark reds flow from the horizon and blend into the black sky. Again, the feeling, and I'm beginning to believe it is not all in my mind. I must sleep now. I will need my strength to explore more tomorrow. I have had to return home due to an unpredictable natural occurrence more frightening than I could have ever experienced. I was awakened by terrible shakings in the ground and explosions on all sides of me. Gigantic balls of fire were falling from the sky, and I immediately left in fear for my life. Ugh, that doesn't sound like fun. I must remember to bring a Myst linking book with me when I return, in case the one left there has been destroyed or damaged. Okay, so Myst books are the way they link to these different worlds. Okay.
Quick question. Crabs, Nicholas. Please continue, Crab. Sorry.
Oh, okay, I'm not looking at chat right now. What was, wait, hang on, I need to see what the question was now. What was going on?
I think Nicholas...
Crabs or goats? Yeah, I would agree, crabs.
I'm so sorry, goats.
It's okay, we welcome wrong opinions on this channel. No,
As Dawn says often, you're allowed to have that opinion, and it's wrong.
I have returned to a different world than the one I left only 3 months ago. It has been transformed into a barren desert land with only gigantic craters scattered across the land to provide variety. Strangely enough, the small grassy hill where I spent my first night remains exactly the way I found it. Apparently, the falling meteors did not hit this area, leaving an oasis in the midst of this horrible desolation. The hot wind, I remember, has turned into a rather pleasant breeze, which is at least one improvement. I fear it is the only improvement. The magnificent lake I saw on my first visit is now completely dried up. However, another lake now exists and appears to be quite a bit larger. I assume one of the falling meteors created this lake due to its circular shape and the jutting rock that grows out of the center of the lake. The rest of this world seems like desert, although I will verify that statement with closer inspection. Though this world has little visual excitement to offer, it offers much to the ears. Sounds constantly flow through my ears, and I have found where a few of them originate. It seems, as Catherine says, I do find beauty in everything. Last night I was awakened by a horrible hissing. I was sweating, and the heat was so intense that I immediately dipped my head in a nearby stream to cool it down. The hot breezes had returned, along with a low roar from the ground.
It's like volcanic.
I walked a short distance to observe some red flames shooting up from the earth. Suddenly, the ground began to crack, and a huge chasm opened.
Oh.
The chasm continued to grow until it was far too wide to cross. Then the tumult subsided, leaving only a dull roar. I have decided, however, that I can use this chasm to my advantage. Perhaps the heat from the chasm can be harnessed.
Oh, Cran, remember the opening video? He was falling into a chasm with a book?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's what
you're
happened.
Right. Even as the chasm has ripped into the surface of this world, it has opened up a whole new world to explore. Although uncomfortably hot, I found it possible to reach a cave in the chasm that had been created. And I've now explored deep into the crust of this planet. I have found a vast underground cave system that will take many years to map and explore.
Oh.
I will also look for a safer way to reach the underground than through the chasm wall. This age seems to change on its own, so I feel I should leave again and see if things are different when I return. It is also important that I check on Cirrus and Acnear and make sure that everything is going well. When I return, I also hope to bring back some tools I will need for my plans to explore the underground. The abundance of raw materials here is beginning to amaze me. I have returned with some of the complex tools I knew I would be needing. I assumed I would have to return for more basic materials, however, it seems as though I will be able to find everything I need here. Of course, iron is abundant, but I have also found titanium occurring naturally.
Oh.
I am all the more excited to begin work. Everything is set, and I look forward to tomorrow. My raw materials are all here. I think I will be able to have most of my additions to this age completed within 1 year. I so love working with my hands, whether writing or building. I have... Well, and I've decided...
I'm gonna take a little picture of these.
Yeah, take some pictures of this stuff, yeah. 3 meters is not enough support for this. That was zero.
I wonder what caused it to disappear. If it was like sweat, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. If it was just like it was so hot, he was sweating as he was writing this. Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's see. Amazingly strong.
Rocket.
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 Rocket. To be one of my most prized inventions. I honestly I never imagined it to come together. I doubt it. Could possibly work with 14 instead of completely fatigued. I am so happy to have come.
Yeah, it looks like it got like brushed off in the process, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaving today in order to bring back Cirrus and Aknar. I have left them alone in Channelwood. I believe they will enjoy all there is to see here. The age seems to have stabilized. I believe the meteors set off a period of volcanic activity by piercing into the shallow crust, but the tremors have become few. I have just noticed that a large amount of this journal has curiously vanished from the very pages on which I wrote over.
Oh.
From which I wrote over the last 18 months. Fortunately, I have copied many of my construction notes in another journal. I do not understand the many mysteries of this world, but I trust I will discover logical answers to my questions. I have a feeling that many of my questions can be answered in another age, to which I hope to travel soon. But for now, I must simply accept this world's mysteries and take pride in my accomplishments.
Oh, so while we're in that age, we're
And
definitely going to need to keep an eye out for another journal.
For some construction manuals.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I must say, and I apologize, but I do think that this is an age in which we should wait to venture to.
Oh, can we get soft
okay.
locked if we try to go to it?
I think this is the age that has the puzzle I had mentioned before stream where
okay,
all
gotcha.
All right.
So,
yeah.
according to Pippin, if you didn't know, chat,
Hello.
so this game is very old,
Howdy,
right?
that's me.
Games being very old, sometimes when programmers put them together, they expect you to explore them in a certain order. Clearly we have not explored them in the order we were expecting because we can get soft locked if we go to this next age. Let's see. So maybe we try to do this one next with all the constellations?
Sure. That could be fun.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh,
I'm fine.
We could do that, or if it's getting late, we can also call it here too.
We could. I don't know. Like, I with all the suspense of that mysterious world, I wouldn't mind going to the water one. But you're right. This might be a good place to wrap up since we're kind of at a stopping point.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
think
kind
we
of
know
in
what we
between
need to do
worlds.
next
Yes, we
time.
are.
I think the next puzzle we have to solve is going to be the one with the constellations and
say-
all these little buttons and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
we could solve that and raise the ship because my guess is that after we do that, we're gonna get another portal. But that doesn't mean we have to go through that said portal. We could just solve the puzzle. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I say
fair.
let's try and solve this puzzle.
Okay.
And then we can save visiting that age for later.
That sounds like a great idea.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So I believe we had some dates, yes,
We
Meg?
do.
We had some dates for the planetarium or
Yep.
whatever?
All right.
Okay,
so
cool.
first, let's try October 11th, 1984.
Ah, I see, Nicholas. I see the reason for your question. Well, in that case, my answer is not needed, but I'm happy to provide it anyway.
And the time is 10 a.m.
Okay, hang on.
Oh.
Meg, that's simply not true. It's certainly evening right now.
1984, and then what's the
How
time?
could I be so silly? 10 a.m.
Okay.
Oh, Vreen, getting closer to your chats request gaming, I see. Very nice.
You can do it, Reen.
Okay.
So this
An interesting
constellation,
pattern.
Looks like a kite.
yeah, it looks kind of like a diamond. Here, let me.
Did we take pictures of the constellations and what things they correspond to, like the buttons?
Nope, but I
No,
can
we
take a
did not.
screenshot of this one.
All right, cool.
So this
And
is
then we can identify
October.
which buttons they go to. Yeah.
Yep.
Alien, do you know what you're gonna redeem once you get there?
Oh, thank you for
We're-
the give water. Yes, I will take a sippy. Everyone hydrate.
Oh, yes.
Everyone hydrate.
I need to hydrate. I have first.
Drink up, me hearties, yo ho.
Oh man, I'm out of hydrate now.
Oh no! Call the big spoon.
I'll be all right. It'll be all right. Okay, we go with this one, Meg.
Yep. The next
All right,
one
give me the
is
next date.
January 17th, 1207. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep.
Beep 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 beep.
12:07 and what time?
5:46 a.m.
That's remarkably specific.
That's why I wrote
Okay.
it remarkably specific.
All right. Let's take a picture of this one.
We are going to the moon.
We're
We are
going
going
to
to steal the moon.
Hey,
Minions, we are going to steal the moon.
Bye-bye.
Oh man.
All right.
You're welcome, chat.
Did you clip
glad
it?
glad I could initiate that.
So the last one is November 23rd, 9791. Straight to the moon, I say.
97, 91, you said?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then what was the time?
6:37 p.m. I will say, Manny, I thought the same thing when we walked into this, UI.
Oh, perfect.
Bravo.
First try. Nice. Okay. Boom.
Very Back to the Future. I think it's the font.
Okay. I thought it was glitched out for a second. I was like, why is it still
Infinite
going?
stars.
Why is it still going? All right.
All right. So that is
Get us a screenshot of this, Meg.
November. Alrighty. We have the constellations.
All right. Let's go identify what buttons we need to press.
I will say I don't know exactly how complicated like the programming is for all these things, but you can put in just any random date combination and it will give you stars.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. If it's
I'm
based on
tempted to put in
actual
my birthday,
like
but I don't want to dox. I don't want to
Yeah.
dox. it,
off stream. No, we
Yes,
definitely
off-stream,
did that as
off-stream, yes.
kids. We
That's
found
really
our birthday
cool.
constellations.
Okay,
That's
so
very funky that they went that in depth. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
So
because
let me
like
go back to the book and let me see. That's the wrong book. That's the burned book.
so our first one, it looks like
I'm gonna flip through these slowly and tell me if you see anything familiar. Okay?
Nope.
snake is familiar, but I don't know which
well,
one it
I'm
was.
looking. First one I'm looking at here is the one that's very triangular or diamond-like. It kind of looks like a kite, but
Gotcha. Okay.
not quite the cross. No. That one. Leaf.
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 Okay, cool. So write down leaf.
October is leaf.
That
Make
makes
like a
sense, it's
leaf
fall.
and fall.
All right. Next constellation.
Okay, let me pull up the next one real quick. Okay, and this one.
Oh, good night, Think Tank. If you're still
Night,
here.
Think Tank. Have a good
Night,
night.
Think
Rest well.
This one. Hold on. Let me just reconfirm which one I'm looking at right now. Okay, this is
No
November.
worries, no worries.
Okay, it's not this one. I think this is Snake. No. Keep clicking. No. Wait. Go back one page. No. Wait, spider. November is spider.
Okay, November spider.
Six-legged
Write that down.
spider?
Wait, yeah, what? That's a bug. I ain't no spider. Spider's a melee.
Yeah, weird bug thing that tries to be a spider.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay, so bug.
Okay,
All right,
the
so we
next
got leaf, bug, and the last one.
is January. Not that one. Snake. Definitely snake.
Snake?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so leaf, bug, snake. Got it. Let's go see what we got. All right.
Snake.
Nope.
Also known
leaf
as a
was over
danger
here.
noodle.
The noodliest.
The dangeriest of noodles. Nope.
I wonder if that's a random puzzle.
Leaf. There we go.
Our resident Riven playthrougher.
If
or,
what's a random
Myst-
puzzle?
Bug.
Yeah, do you remember, is this the same puzzle?
Snake.
Or is this random?
I want to say that for like
I hear
this like
water.
base game, it's the same every time,
Mm-hmm.
but later iterations randomized it.
Ah, that makes
The
sense.
boat is raised, friends.
Can we go on it?
Oh,
The
The
boat
boat
is here.
afloat?
Captain
the boat is
Pippin!
afloat!
Nice boat.
Oh, wait!
Oh, wait. Oh.
Eh?
Oh, we just forgot about this one. I didn't go back to check the gears.
You
Oh,
solved this an hour ago.
Another age. Wow, I'm a fool. Wow. Okay.
So we have access to 4 ages.
Another age.
All the ages. We have access to
that
all
all
the
of them?
ages. Yes.
All right,
That's all
cool.
our
So now
clues.
we'll be able to rapid fire go through them next stream. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Excellent.
All
Way
right,
to go, you
very
guys.
Excellent. Well done. Okay.
I will say,
Well, cool.
Totally
This is an exciting spot to
tubular.
leave off on.
yeah, doing these as an adult, I
Yeah.
feel a lot more competent. But I also think that is highly contribution from Pippin being such a
Yes, thank you,
excellent
Pippin, for
nudger.
I understand the rhythm of this game now. I
Yes.
understand what it expects of me, so I feel more confident now.
I'm actually
Listen,
really excited
I-
to get to Riven now, quite understanding like more because like that game was excellent, and I'm very excited for us getting to the one that I remember more, and like
Yeah.
being able to actually beat it.
Yeah, I had no idea that there were like more games than just Myst until I was fully like in college and adult. And I never had the chance to play them. So I am super excited to explore this world more when we get that far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Also,
this is gonna be
there's-
dope. Yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. I will admit it was a little rough because I didn't quite understand what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm invested.
Well, you
now.
weren't supposed to.
I like it. I want to go in more of these weird worlds and figure out what happened to these brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there's also apparently a book series.
Ah.
Really? Huh.
Further delving into the lore of this world, and I also have yet to explore those, but I know they exist.
Oh,
Oh,
very
okay.
cool. This-
Very interesting.
This
okay.
this game just reminds me that we have Zork the Zork Nemesis for Chats Request Gaming, and I'm just like, oh, I love point and click games, guys.
That's gonna be very fun. Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, Carbon Fox, you've read one of the books? How is it? Is it quite mysterious, much like the game?
Do you
I hope
like?
so.
Do you recommend?
Hmm.
Would you recommend it?
Hmm.
I don't. I don't know which book, but I know that the prologue to this game, where he's falling in the chasm,
Uh-huh.
is like either the intro or the outro to one of the actual novels.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
You know, Cran, when we both mimic each other, I really see your rigging shine through because we both went, oh,
Ah, yeah,
it was very silly, very cute.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Well,
I am glad my rigs bring joy. That is all I've ever wanted for them.
indeed. Do you guys want to find somebody to raid and send the boggers and robo friends off somewhere lovely?
Yeah,
I
let's do
think we
it.
should. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so same time next week, right?
Yeah. We
I'm
plan
down
on
for it.
we plan on continuing this series for a little while. As you guys kind of
Yes.
know, Cran's in a little bit of a transitional stage. You want to update the boggers about that? Cran?
Yeah, so I mentioned
What you got?
it
What you got?
on I've mentioned it on the Discord and stuff like that, but Big Spoon and I are moving. I've mentioned this a couple of times on at various occasions, but it's actually like starting to happen now. We're moving into the actual phase where we actually like have to start packing things and hiring people to do stuff for us and all that fun stuff. So end of July into August, I'm gonna be taking like a little bit, like maybe like a mini hiatus. I don't really know like what days it's actually going to be or what I'm actually going to be doing. I'm going to still be streaming for as long as I possibly can. But I will let you know when the week comes. I'm going to have to pack up my computer because we're going to be leaving. So yeah, so that's what's coming up. So my streams are going to be sporadic for the month of July because I'm going to be in between packing, finishing up existing comms that I have outstanding, and getting everything set up for this move. So please be praying for us as we move to Big Spoon's next duty station. We're excited for it, but we don't know if we're gonna have a house yet. So that is kind of the big thing. Like, we are gonna get a house on base eventually, but it's a question of, are we gonna get it like as soon as we arrive, or is it gonna be a couple weeks, or worse, a couple months? Like, I've heard horror stories, and I'm scared, not gonna lie. So please be praying for us, Boggers and Robo friends. We will see what happens. It'll be all in God's timing, I know. But if I'm not on stream for a while, that's why. So yeah.
And rest assured, if we are playing any games, there is always a good chance that Cran will be here in the Game Grotto, even if we can't necessarily see her in the Cranberry Bog. But we will make sure.
I'll just have to be Doodleberry for a while.
Exactly.
But you're such a cute Doodleberry.
No, not at all. Not at all. So don't worry, Boggers. If Cran doesn't have the ability to stream on her channel, she's always here in the Game Grotto when we're collabing and having fun. So you don't worry. She won't be gone for too long. We promise.
Yep. It is simply a time and an age, you could say.
An
age indeed.
Oh.
Okay, enough of the bad puns.
That was a great pun.
Guys, if you aren't following Pippin yet, you should. Pippin is not quite streaming on her own quite yet, but she is going to be collabing with us in the future and stuff like that. So definitely go give her a follow and support her as she, potentially ramps up some of her stream and stuff. You never know. You never know.
Yeah, it's under construction, but we're making progress. It's funny because I myself am also moving in the near future, which is part of the reason why I'm not debuting a channel.
I forgot about that.
But yeah, I suspect it'll be a couple of months and things will settle well enough for us to like officially get underway with my own channel.
Yep.
And you can rest assured that you'll see.
Thankfully, it's not that far of a move. Yeah. Like, it's far away, but we're gonna drive it. It'll be just fine.
Nice.
It'll probably take
nice
us a couple of days,
PFP.
but it'll be fine.
I recognize that.
Huh?
Pips PFP on Twitter.
Oh yeah,
Twitch.
You recognize it
Very
from
cute.
somewhere? Oh frick!
Eh?
Big Spoon jumped there. Oh my god! Hi.
Hi, Big Spoon.
Big Spoon!
Turn
Hello!
around and just see two little beady eyes peeking out of me from the darkness.
Greetings, Big
Spoon.
Spoon.
This is like
Thank you for
me
your
and Potter
presence.
right here.
Hello. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You guys
Spoon would
seeing
like
this
to
right
tell
now?
You all hi.
Hi, Big Spoon.
Hello.
He also
Greetings,
said,
good
don't worry
sir.
about the move. It'll be fine. More so to me than you guys. Thank you, Big Spoon.
I will say, chat,
Aw.
you guys give Cran all of the positive vibes and prayers because I think that the nerves, they are a killer. So she needs your support.
Oh, yeah. That they are. Yes.
Hmm.
Man. Big Spoon gave Cran a big spook. That he did.
That he did.
He does go big.
A spooky spoon.
Well, with that, I think we will find someone lovely to raid. So thank you all
I
again.
think we will, yes.
Tomorrow we're going to be playing and starting the beginning of our Final Fantasy XIV adventure.
Oh, yes, we are. We are, yes.
Ooh.
Not only
Very
will we
exciting.
be going through a new experience for us, Cranberry and I, and Armor of Faith and Dawn included, We will also be doing fan dub of all of the cutscenes. So y'all know that Cran and Dawn are excellent voice actors. So look forward to that. And we're going to have some fun dubbing over the cutscenes while we go through Heaven's Word. And that starts tomorrow. So I hope you guys will enjoy.
Super fun. You guys will like it.
Yeah. And with that, let us leave you all to enjoy somebody else, because it is like
somebody else's wonderful channel.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you again, Pippin, for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining us, Pippin. It's been so much fun. Thank you so much.
Been a treat. I am so excited to see y'all explore more of this game.
I'm excited too. I'm hooked now. Consider me officially hooked.
Good.
Good.
You just have to explore till you get there.
Yep, very true.
Well, everyone,
Alrighty.
We'll see you later. Bye, everybody.
Bye, boggers. Bye,
Good night, everyone.